Simsport presents BSTV TCR Season 25. Drivers spends weeks preparing, building setups, studying telemetry, watching replays, writing essays in Discord about tire pressures. Everybody think they are a championship contender. Then qualifying start. The guys who predicted pole positions, P27, emotional damage, door-to-door battles, late braking, questionable judgment, and confidence levels completely unrelated to talent. One ambitious dive into turn 1 and suddenly you have become part of somebody else's highlight reels. Emotional damage. Trying to explain it all are BSTV commentators Jay Colley and Pete Bingham. One sees a racing incident, the other sees an emotional damage incident. Welcome to BSTV TCR Season 25. Trust nobody. The battle begins now.
Like a broken wheel, lost in the chaos, no grip, no feel. Beat shouting order, Sam still checked out. It's a miracle, anything gets it out. Backfire, it's all this. Broadcast the circus, can't second guess. What we need, got stumbles in the haze. Nobody knows who's steering this race.
Good evening and welcome to BSTV, or should I say Guten Abend. We are in Oschersleben after all. We're in week 7. You are forgiven if you are completely confused why there's no week 6. We'll talk about that later. I am Pete Bingham, and I am the Cultured. I'm joined in the booth by Grandmaster Corley, the Cultist. Good evening, Jay.
It's not a cult.
Are you sure? That's not what my screens are saying. Have you got? Oh, I didn't send you the SDK file, did I?
That's fine. I'll just use this one.
Okay, as long as it's showing you all the things you need to see. 25-degree track, that's a lie in the real world, isn't it? Because it's hotter than balls right now here. And Sam Boozin's got it even hotter than the rest of us. And I don't know what everybody else has got, but it's slightly moist everywhere. And not because of the rain, even though the track is wet. It is a cloudy day. It's 78% humidity and track moisture. We've had rain. Well, I don't know if there's any more. Weatherman Jay will tell us that as we go forward. But yes, it has been raining on the track. We have missed out on week 6 because of an issue with iRacing. They did what they needed to do to make their system secure. And now we're going to run that race in week 13 on the Wednesday. So I'm going to have a busy week that week because I'm going to run Wednesdays for TCR and Thursdays for the Pit Stop Cup. But it's all done for the love of the races, and the love of the racing. So if you're on the chat, then please do contribute and give us a like, a thumbs up, or whatever the hell it is, because I've completely lost my train of thought. So, Jay, we're in a summer season. We've got a massive grid, actually. It's 33 drivers strong now. Very healthy for a summer season, especially after what happened last week. People sometimes go, do you know what? Nah. But they haven't. It shows good strength of will from this field of racing, duelists.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of it's just people just raring to get their BSTV fix in. So they can't live without us, Pete.
No, and nor should they. David Ayres is on the chat. Is David Ayres racing? I don't see his name in the standings. Why is David Ayres not racing? Good evening, gents, he says. He must be... there are other people in this room.
They're everywhere.
Are they okay? Oh, God. So that's quite scary, actually. We've got a very strong field here. We can see who's in from Pro. They're the blue noted numbers. They've got blue banners and number boards on their cars. So we've got how many of them? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. Wobbly's back with us. So he's currently 4th fastest in this practice session. We haven't quite gone to quali. We are running a bit late because I had a bit of a technical issue as a hangover from what happened last week. Green is the pro drivers, a few of them, and for the first time I think ever, Jay, the AM class outnumbers both the other classes.
That's going to make for a very interesting second race, I think, especially if any of those drivers get into the top 15. We saw it a couple of weeks ago. I think it was with a full front row, and it was what the kids call cinema.
Yes, it was pretty brilliant. I'm just going to turn you up. You're a bit quiet on the YouTube chat. Okay, let's have a look at standings. Very, very quick standings. Where am I going? I've got the wrong standings ready. Pete's not very good at this, is he? Right, here we go. So very, very quickly. Stephen Walker leads the way at the moment. Oh, we're in the right-hand column, even though I've not reset it. That's a bit of an issue. Okay, we'll go off the right-hand column anyway, and we'll just make it up as we go along. So at the moment, Andrea Stefanina is the current championship leader over Stephen Walker, with Jaden Scotton in 3rd. That puts Isaac Price in a very healthy and competitive 4th, and Michael Hall in 5th. So do your own juggling with those numbers. Hope I didn't make you all go cross-eyed. Tony Walker just outside the top 5 there, but not by much. Still a very strong and very, very competitive first, pro standings league, isn't it? There's a lot to race for as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and you can see the difference straight away that the drop scores make. So now that some of those drivers are gaining a fair bit from those drop weeks, you're going to probably see a couple of them be a little bit more careful, but at the same time, it's also given hope to a load of those who are lower on the total points, but now have a real shot of getting into that top three with the drop score. So maybe a flip around of aggression could be on the menu today.
Yeah, absolutely right. Let's have a look at. Well, yeah, aggression's a good thing to use it. Yeah, Oschersleben, it kind of favours the bold, doesn't it? Because you've got to make some bold moves to get past people and stuff. But yeah, it's a good word to use, Jay. Thanks. So, looking at Pro-Am standings, Evan Kiso is out in front regardless of how we rejuggle these numbers as we go into a checkered state and into qualifying. Carl Hardy in second, but then we've got Jack Brown in third. He's done very well in the latter races that we've seen recently. Thomas Dandridge in fourth. Thomas Asboth in fourth and Thomas Dandridge in fifth. Or maybe Tom Woodcock. So yeah, that's Pete getting everything wrong. Some good names in that top 5 or 6 there. Dietmar Hoos standing just outside of the cutting corner. He was late to join this session, but some strong names in there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's looking like it's all Evan at the moment, but I've noticed a couple of names up there who, in officials wise, have and just over the course of the season have got extremely rapid. All it takes is one result from Evan if he gets a similar one to his last race here. I think he had a bit of a poor one there, didn't he? So if that happens again, the tables are going to be set on fire.
Yeah. Fiery tables is what we're after. Class very quickly so that we can get on with viewing some cars. Silas Goebel is top of the pile. Mika Santa Helena, what is going on with him? He's having such a good season. He's only 34 points behind Silas. This one is the closest of all the three as far as I understand it. Laura Meiser really punching heavy there as well. Christian Hendricks also from the Switch It camp doing a very strong performance, but Ollie Payne doing ever so slightly better. And then Thomas Coombe, one of your drivers again, JC Academy Emerald, so right up there. The top 6 of this, or top 7 maybe, with Christian London. Very, very strong. It's very competitive. There's not much in any of it at all. And Chesney, I think, moves down a few slots looking at the drop score points there.
It's been a entertaining AM League so far this season. We've seen Silas. It's quite unfair to Silas, to be honest, because Silas has been, in my opinion, dominating a lot of the AM races. It's just a case of a lot of bad luck, and not necessarily Silas's fault either. It's just brought everybody back together. And now, as everyone's getting used to the cars as the season goes by, that domination by Silas isn't as strong. So a lot of the drivers who you mentioned up in that top 5, once the drop scores take effect, they're really starting to match Silas in certain tracks and certain parts of courses. So now Silas had a chance to run away with it, and through, could you say, divine intervention? Because it definitely seems like the bad luck has been on Silas's side so much here. It might cost him, but at the moment he's in pole position, is at the top of that table, so it's his to lose.
Yeah, I'm not going to put the cameras on him again because I just did in the background, and he absolutely sailed it through the chicane. Team standings wise, we've got BSTV Esports out front at the moment with Result X Pure Sims 300 points behind. This doesn't change the drop scores. JC Academy Emerald in third place there. They're not that far off. They're only 300 points behind Result X Pure Sims. And then SRG, I think there's some strong performances still to come from that SRG team. Just an average sim racer there holding on, and only just behind, only 6 points behind SRG. That's a strong performance from just an average sim racer.
Yeah, I think this is still down to a 2-horse race at the moment. Result versus BSTV, and fingers crossed it goes down to the wire.
Yeah, I think it will go down to the wire. We've probably got some holidays to kick in for all the teams as we go through the rest of this season. It being, children's holidays from school and things like that. Things I don't really tune into because I don't need to. Right, let's go back and look at some drivers. We'll talk about Safe Driver Award. We'll talk about all the other awards that are out there, like Driver of the Meeting, later on. Let's just look at some drivers on track for a bit, shall we? So Stephen Walker setting his stall out early. Andrea Stefanina. It seems like the Audi is becoming strong again, Jay. I think it's had its last season of people getting used to it. People are switching to it now, which is just because Jaden has gone back to the Audi.
I don't know if Jaden was ever in the Audi in the first place. He was more of a Veloster guy. Went to the Honda, and then without any warning to me, so I had to scramble and get a paint ready, going over to the Audi. So
I thought he did it in the pit stop cup. No.
Oh, maybe in the pit stop cup then.
Yeah,
but
I might be lying. I do it often.
But it's a strong car in the fixed, and then you open it up there with the Honda as well, depending on the circuit. So you can kind of see why a few people are jumping over to the Audi. It's just hope that the next few tracks coming up aren't Honda tracks, or else could be some very interesting changes of position coming.
Yeah, David Ayres says 32 degrees in his man cave, not racing in that heat as my heart condition makes it hard to cope with the heat. Absolutely, appreciate that. Fee says it's also 32 degrees where she is. And David says, I've also been using this season to learn how to drive without ABS rather than concentrating on points in preparation for next season. That's a good tactic. I like that. That's the thinking man's game. Next season we will run without ABS as a driver aid in this series. In order to get the driver realism a bit more simulated than some would argue it is right now. I'm one of those people that's arguing that. So let's choose a driver to go on a lovely lap. Who's coming round?
We'll just take it on Jaden if you want, actually.
Why not? Get in the cockpit with Jaden. Here we go. And it's over to you, Jay.
Fantastic. Welcome to the name of a track that I butcher every time, and the nation of Germany turns against me. It's alright, what are they going to do? As we go up to what was previously called the worst corner in motorsports, just take the first and swing out to the left. You will have to diamond the corner on turn number 2, but if you get it wrong, you'll be taken to a dark room and beat about the head. Swift on over to the right hand side, and a nice little bit of corner just here, a bit of camber even, as one of the JC Academy Sapphire cars does a lovely impression of
No! Is that Tama? Oh, I think it was
that was that was one of the JC. That was one of the JC Academy cars in front. But anyway, we're on with Tamas anyway. Look at that.
Woo,
it's all all is forgiven. Now onto one of the most nastiest chicanes on the whole lap. Expect to see a lot of slowdowns just there as people cut the left-hand side too much and swing your way outwards. Any tyres on the grass there, and that's yet another off-track. Onto the shell curve, and Tamas decides that they don't really want to do this lap anymore either, so we'll go to position 22nd.
Right, we're going Isaac.
Are we going to start from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Isaac's solid. It's okay. We're gonna run a few corners here.
You've gone and jinxed it now. But anyway, Isaac going through turn 1, turn 2 hotel, late apex it, and use all the corner on exit, even if it's a little bit moist. Get over to the right hand side and then onto Hulsenbutter. No. You know what? It's turn number 3.
Yeah.
Use the camber, keep yourself to the inside, and use all the curb on the exits. For the triple 4, 5, and 6, you can go slightly off the track here and hit the first apex, swing around and hit the second one, go out wide and hit the third one, and brake suddenly for the very, very tight turn number 7. Dimed it again, hit the late apex, and go out wide. Then you're going to go on to turns 8 and 9. if you go over that that cone on the left-hand side, it is a nasty slowdown. Then you go through McDonald's, EIEIO, and before you know it, you're in between turns 10 and 11 on the back straight.
Quarter pounder
In
with cheese,
between,
please.
sure, yeah. Do you want to toy with that?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Fantastic.
Ruined
Shell
it.
curve and handman curve 11 and 12 set up each other as you go along. Then to Bauer curve, you can use quite a lot of the off-track here and actually cut across some of the pit entry for a late apex onto Zeppelin curve. Once you've got through your Kashmir there, you can exit straight and sprint straight towards the line.
Very good. Apologies, I had to interrupt. It was too good an opportunity.
It's okay.
Why is this the worst corner on earth, or whatever you said it was?
So it's not this exact layout, but the original, which is in iRacing, it's like, so you know you can just sweep through that first corner and the second corner.
Yeah.
Now imagine you got a full grid of 25 to 30 cars, and that first corner isn't that, but a right angle to the left instead.
Oh, okay.
And there's a famous bit of YouTube commentary where you see the chaos and the commentator utters those immortal words about beating someone about the head in a dark room.
All right, okay. Fair enough. I think David Ayres has caused a political event, whatever. I can't think of the words. He says 2 World Wars and a World Cup. They can't touch you, Jay.
I mean...
That's fighting talk from Mr. Ayres. That's all I can say. Right, so Christian Hendricks leads the AM class in this pole fight at the moment. In qualifying, he's got quite a gap over Mika, and Mika's a little bit ahead of Silas. You can see it in the standings in the columns there. Jack Brown leads Pro-Am at the moment, and he has Evan Kiso behind him somewhere. And Thomas Asboth a little bit further back. And then Stephen Walker, who's just gone to the pits. Oh, he's just coming out of the pits, actually, going again. Is currently 0.24 of a second ahead of your boy, Jaden Scotton. And then the mighty Andrea Stefanina. I've not figured out what's happened to his trophy yet, either. They don't seem to know. We consider it
really?
possibly lost in the Italian mail system somewhere.
Oh,
I might have to buy
mia.
another one and do that again. So, and Kenzie's got returned to me for the second time, undelivered. So I've got them to post later this week. Don't even know why on the second one. The first one was because I didn't write his house number on the parcel. Bit of a day one, week one error that. But yes, that's just Pete being Pete, really. Okay, so who's your we got to do our choices, Jay. Quick. Who did we choose last time?
Okay. I'm gonna get to it.
Yeah.
Talk about something else for 2 minutes whilst I set
Something
it all up.
else. Something else. Things. Shiny.
Great song by Razorlight.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Wish I could be somewhere else, but here, which is exactly what half the drivers are saying about today's track.
Probably, yeah. We'll have to see if there's any rain due as well, because that would stir things up quite nicely. There was very little dew earlier. Right, where are we up to?
Right, so last week, Pete.
Yeah.
For pros, there was Stephen Walker chosen and Jaden Scotton chosen.
Ooh.
For Pro-Ams, it was Goebel and Asboth.
Yeah.
And then for AMS, it was Laura and the other Goebel.
Oh, okay. Well, this time I'm going first because you went first last time. I remember that. I'm going to go Isaac, even though his qualifying isn't showing much at the minute. I think his race pace is going to be good. For Pro, I'm going to go. I can't go Silas, can I? Damn it. I'm going to steal your boy. I'm going to go Mika. For Am. Oh, I've just missed out Pro Am. And I'm going to go Tamas again. I chose him a couple of weeks ago. And he crashed out, so hopefully I don't curse him on his home turf, tarmac, whatever.
Right, so go over that again. So you got Price for Pro, you went...
I went Tamas, Asboth for Pro-Am, and I went Mika
I went for Tamas last time, so you can't go
sugar.
for Tamas.
I thought that was the week before. I'm going to go RDJ then.
DJ. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, I think
In
it's
that case, I am going to go. I'm gonna go Jaden.
Can't go Jaden.
What?
One of us had Jaden last time.
Do it? Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, in that
pretty
case,
sure.
I'm going for Stefanina.
Yeah, thought you might. That's why the camera's on him.
Wow. Literally, you could put your camera on anybody, and I probably would have chosen them.
Yeah, that's funny. Ooh, Evan.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's gonna. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Ow. Ooh. Right, are you choosing?
Yeah.
Are you choosing
I'm
Evan
gonna
for pro-am?
Not after that one. I'm gonna go for Jack Brown for
Oh,
pro
Jack
am,
Brown.
and then for AMs, I'm going to go for. I'm actually gonna go for London.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, Chris London. He's not on track at the minute. He's in the pits. But yeah, cool.
So we'll go with that then.
Yeah, nice. Right.
So yourself, you got Price, RGJ, Santa Helena, and I've got Stefanina, Brown, and London. And just to let people know, this is. Oh, can I change?
Right. Everybody's
just let
abandoning
people know,
this ship.
This is for the result of the feature race.
Feature race.
Anything can happen in the last lap. Oh, the next 2 seconds, no one else is going over the line. So, bets are done.
Yep, they are done. Right. I don't. Is Josh Trasler actually racing? He didn't put a quali lap in, but that might be just because he couldn't get a clean one in, or a
Very
clean
likely.
track. Yeah. Right. Let me show you your starting order, folks. Oh, and let me extend grid in as well. Somebody on track? Yeah, Stefan's on track. Excellent. Thanks, Stefan. Yeah, I could rely on you. Right, so Stephen Walker will lead us away. Jaden Scotton will go off on the front row next to him. Andrea Stefanina in third. Jack Brown in fourth. Wobbly will go off fifth. Sixth will be Evan Kiso. Stefan Goebel off seventh. Isaac Price off eighth. Come on, Isaac. Move forward, mate. Thomas Asboth off ninth. 10th will be Carl Hardy. RDJ will go off 11th. 12th will be Thomas Dandridge. 13th will be Christian Hendricks. Jura Larkinen will go off 14th. Nico Meyer will go off 15th. Pascal Vietchin will go off 16th. 17th will be Jamie Wilson. Dietmar will go off 18th for all those Cutting Corny fans that are in the stands. Mika Santolane off 19th. 20th will be Jamie Ayres. 21st will be Silas. Chris London will go off 22nd. Chris Needham off 23rd. 24th will be Odie Payne. 25th will be Hilton Nickerson. 26th will be PVG, Pete Van Gool. Thomas Coombe will go off 27th. 28th will be Laura Mather. Josh Taylor off 29th. 30th will be Darrell Wright. 31st will be Kylie. Andy Littler will go off 32nd. And Josh Trasler will bring up the rear of the field this evening. I did that with brutal efficiency. The thing I like about this view, no flashing lights, Jay. None.
Sorry, say again.
No flashing lights, Jay.
Oh,
No
right,
flashing
okay.
lights. Oh, shh. No. Are they listening?
Possibly.
Duh.
There's a lot going on in other.
As long as the, as
In
long as
that
the front
chat.
two don't flash their lights, this is. I can cope with this. It's fine. This is reasonable. So lots to play for here, folks. For all those cars that aren't flashing their lights, there's one particular idiot in the middle there. Oh, right, lights are going on. When the lights go out, folks, we'll be racing at Oschersleben, the track that Jay can't say and gets the Anglo-German politics all riled up. Oh, there's lots of jump starts. Tamas, I think, is one. No, Thomas Dandridge is definitely one. PVG is the other.
Yeah, Dandridge and PVG, and it's going 4 wide
Whoa,
behind.
it's going sideways for someone into the wall there. Carl Hardy. Oh, and Andy Littler's getting helped around sideways. There's a few casualties of war here. No block track. And 4 meatballs.
4 meatballs. Oh my god.
It's a banquet.
Carl Hardy, Josh Trasler, Jason Hallington, and Thomas Coombe all in the pits already, all with meatballs. I know at least 2 of those drivers were struggling with this track a fair bit, and now they've got an excuse not to even do the first race.
Well, it's a massively technical track in the first instance, isn't it, Jay? This one's not an easy option. There's so many challenges in terms of off-camber turns, really technical sequences of turns. Somebody heating up their tyres there. That's Pascal. He's not happy with the amount of grip he's got. So I don't think this is an easy track just to dump on someone's desk, is it?
No, this is true. This is one of the base content tracks. So as Andrea Stefanina
Whoa.
gets an overtake done on Jaden, it looks like Jack Brown looking to do the same.
Yeah, Jack Brown's punching really heavy here. He's going to be a candidate for promotion into pro. Thomas Dandridge, I think, has gone to pit road, so don't be too alarmed by him dropping down the standings. He's gone to serve his penalty. That's Evan Kiso into the back, nearly, of Jack Brown there. I think that was maybe, I don't know.
Hendricks with a slowdown there.
Oh yeah, just in front of Dietmar. No, just behind Dietmar. My apologies. He's not got rid of it yet either. And he's got his teammate Nico behind him, so there's a bit of comfort there, I guess.
There it is, off now, but that's a very awkward place to finish that slowdown. Tell you what, Santa Elena having to brake a little bit heavy there.
Yeah, and getting a help round the corner from...
I just heard somebody slam
did.
straight into a wall there, that sounded like.
I think it was a ghost sound, because nobody's actually moved in the standings at all.
That sounded like a proper whack
did.
as well.
Yeah, it sounded like a proper destroyed car, but up at the front, Stephen Walker still leading this affair. Andrea Stefanina, your vote, now in second place. Jaden Scotton in third. My vote is is Isaac in, what's that, fifth? Fifth, up 3 places. Come on, Isaac. Big money on you, mate. Wobbly in the new BSTV colour scheme.
Oh, Hanton about to come back onto the track in what can only be described as the one of the worst pit exits.
Oh, it's
known to
awful.
man.
It really is awful.
Oh, and that's Hall off the circuit just
No,
there.
it's Carl
Oh,
Hardy.
is that Carl? Oh, it's Carl.
Yeah, he's trying to keep out of everybody's way. He's a lap down already because of being assisted off the track in the first part of the race. Evan Kiso has got Isaac Price now breathing all over him.
And I'm just having a quick look. Jack Brown losing a couple of positions as well, down to 7th. And I did wonder if that was Jack right behind Evan there, but instead Evan with a bit of a tough task behind him. Although he's in a Veloster, Isaac Price easily one of the quickest on the entire grid.
Yeah, Wobbly catching Isaac now though. So if those two get together, yeah, Evan will get away. A little bit further back, Jamie Wilson now closing in on the back of Ura. It was Ura that was flashing his lights in the grid. I recognise that colour.
At the moment, biggest climber is just in front of Dower right on camera. Now it's Andy Littler, 24th place, up 8 places.
Wow.
So great so far from Andy. He's doing a good job back there. 24th. In 15th place, getting that reverse grid pole is Nam. It's Christian Hendricks. So if he can keep where he is there now, which he has a good guard behind him with Nico Meyer.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, Nico's going to want to move forward though. Dietmar's a couple of places ahead because they're in different classes. What? I've got Jason Kiley Haddington has crashed.
Probably slowing down to let some other cars
I've clicked
go
it
through.
now. This is just going to be him slowing into the pits.
Oh,
so,
that was a while ago.
Oh, was it? Honestly, that's just popped up on my screen now. Does he just park it on the right here?
Possibly
oh no,
then. Oh, there's a meatball flag.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah.
That's a bit of a strange one.
I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, the crash was from lap 1.
Okay. But that's
He's gone off the track, come back on, and jumped to pits on lap 3.
Right, okay. So that's thanks SDK. Love you. Right, let's go and have a look at something interesting. I'm sure I could see some overtakes a minute ago.
Yeah, it was just in front.
Oh, was it? And then
In
there's
fact,
this
it's
going
getting
on.
close as well for 4th place. Isaac Price and Wobbly are right behind Evan Keeso now, but at the moment, Darryl Wright fighting with
Yeah,
Andy Littler.
Andy Littler had a slowdown. That's why I was watching it to see if Darryl could get through on him, but he didn't. Right, let's go and have a look at this then. And Jack Brown has come with Wobbly. Jack Brown's quick round here.
Jack's been really quick like the
Damn,
last
that is
couple of
very
months.
fast. Yeah. David Ed says 4 meatballs, IKEA special.
A cluster, a quartet of balls.
It's a mutation if you've got 4. Right,
Sounds like a lot of maintenance.
Dear, that's class. Manscaping by BSTV.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my
Please don't
word.
sponsor us. We'll balls it up.
Yeah, I like what you did there. That was good.
No,
Where-
I'm not shaving a
Where's the
coconut
goose?
on
Where's the
stream.
goose? The goose needs to arrive.
Oh, goose. Oh, awkward goose. Where's the goose? Goose! Who's stolen my goose? Ah, there you are. You alright?
Hey,
Yeah.
the goose is back. Right. So oh
What
dear.
is wrong with us?
I don't know,
I've
but
blamed
it's,
the heat.
I'm having a great time. So who's winning? Stephen Walker is your race leader. Points. Stop making me laugh. 0.8 of a second. Behind is Andrea Stefanino. That's what 0.8 of a second looks like. 0.9 of a second goes back to Jaden Scotton. So the top 3 are kind of broken away with equal gaps, but then it all starts getting messy right behind that. 2.5 seconds separates Jaden from Evan Keeso, who brings, well, a lot of the field with him, to be fair. It's not just these 4, there's about 6 cars not that far away behind. So I think, oh, where's my map gone? Every time I go for a replay, map disappears. Annoying. So yeah, this could get busy if these guys start fighting, and it looks like Wobbly is starting to get impatient behind.
Yeah,
behind
oh,
Isaac.
Jack behind with a little bit of a slide, but he keeps the car in check. Just loses a couple of attempts on Wobbly. It's going to give Wobbly the confidence now to not look behind. And Wobbly's line through McDonald's there is literally Happy Meal vibes. Na 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 na. He was loving it.
Oh dear. Mustn't forget that Isaac is the only driver in the Veloster these days. It used to be Stephen
Ooh.
Walker.
Did something just happen with Evan just
Yeah,
there?
I
Because
think so.
Isaac just seemed like he got really close to him there.
Wobbly's, you can see Wobbly looking, but he doesn't know what to do, if that makes sense. There's no safe way round, is there?
Yeah, and if he thinks that he's going to put Isaac off, then
Yeah.
I don't know what Wobbly's thinking, to be honest. But to be honest, though, stranger things have happened. Isaac
Sure.
doesn't race the Veloster in officials, so
What does he race in
Maybe-
official?
Audi, I think,
Ah, okay.
and sometimes Honda.
Right. This is the
There's
closest
lot of
battle on
a
track.
lot of
but-
side by side, 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Someone's dropping backwards, and I think it's Chris. Or was it Chris London? Was it Chris
No,
Needham?
it's Santa Elena was
was it Mika?
moving a fair bit as well.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of shuffling going on back there. This is for a very important position, though. It's as it was, but these 3 cars are still together. Christian, Nico, and Silas. Christian's in the desirable spot, because that is the pole spot for the second of tonight's races. And Mika Santalena has just been shuffled back by Chris Needham. Chris Needham, a previous champion when we drove GT4s in this league a fair while ago, which is why he's got the yellow the yellow writing on his number boards and windscreen banner. We've got to look at this though, because I can suggest that Stefan Goebel is now definitely a part of this fight, and Tamas is coming with him.
Yeah, it's
Do you think
going to
Evans
get.
blocking the path?
Uh, I think Isaac's just been very, very calm with how he goes about this fight. If he goes out of position, he knows now. And Wobbly's got
Oh,
a
here we go.
really good exit out of there, but Wobbly's still not willing to go for it.
No, not
I
enough.
think Isaac realizes if he goes for a move on Evan and it doesn't work, it's potentially more than one position lost at the same time. This is that sort of track where if you lose one position, you're so out of your line, somebody else is just going to slot in and make the move. And I can nearly see what Isaac had for dinner earlier today. Viewer discretion advised.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh.
Oh, he's getting so close now.
He is. And again, Isaac won't be phased by this, will he?
No, Isaac will just be eyes forward and looking for Evan to make a mistake. And Evan didn't hit the apex that last corner at all.
No,
But
I think the
he's
velocity's
still
fine with that, you know?
well, he's still 4/10 ahead of Isaac. It's actually dropped below 4/10 for his first corner, and Isaac's going to, I feel, start attacking some of these lines a bit more aggressively, and that's an interesting off-road choice just there. But it could work out for Andy Littler if Laura, she gets a good run out of that corner. Although Littler's getting a good run out here,
Yeah, he's not going to
don't think it's enough to make a room on Laura.
No. Oh, Wobbly got a bit of a nose in there.
Oh, and Isaac's on wide.
A rare mistake,
And that
maybe.
would have been the one. And look at, wow, literally a velocity-sized gap in between Wobbly and Jack Brown. And Isaac's managed to get that inch perfect behind, 2 places behind.
Yeah, Stefan's got him.
And I think Stefan was just in front anyway, yeah.
Yeah, defended it. So this is the battle of the Germans, this is Stefan and Tamas.
I thought Thomas was Hungarian.
Is Tamas Hungarian?
Sure.
Hang on.
Get those flags out.
Yeah, need the flags. We have some flags. I think you might be right. Is it Tamas? Oh, I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm going to go and look at flags.
Is flags on SDK? Oh, if the flags have been done in the settings, but Emote Eurolaken in 10th place has a group of 3 just going out of your screen there as well. A group of 3 behind, I should say.
Tamas is very much not German.
Okay.
It's official. Okay, so
Battle behind's looking quite tasty at the moment.
This is getting really hot now. Jamie Wilson does seem to attract these massive battles, doesn't he?
Yeah, but it's great for content. It's great for the broadcast, so I don't mind really.
And he needs to get a position off Euro because Euro is the one flashing his lights on the grid.
Is that how it works, Pete?
Absolutely how it works.
Without
I'm
any
not
shadow
above
of a doubt.
like, throwing out a black flag, honestly. Just saying extra.
Oh, wide
Isaac.
just there from Isaac.
Has he
Isaac
cooked his
stands at mate.
tyres?
I wonder if the Veloster is
Yeah.
just a little bit weaker on the tyres, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Jack apologising on the mic there, so there might have been a little bit of contact.
Not apologising enough to give him the position back, though.
Well, Jack and Isaac had a really fierce battle over the fixed race,
Okay.
and that was very similar to this. Isaac trying his best to get by, and Jack just taking advantage of a mistake and just managing to keep the lead for a win. It's great viewing.
Okay. Right, okay.
Every Tuesday. No more plugs, I promise.
No, keep plugging it, it's fine. The more interest we can get in this series, the better, because the TCR is one of the most dynamic cars on the service. And we need more and more popularity. Lots of people picking up slowdowns as we go towards the latter stages of this race. 4 minutes to go.
This is on turn 1 as well.
Yeah, yeah. Seems to be. Right, so your race leader remains Stephen Walker, if I can click the button correctly. The gap to Andrea Stefanina is exactly the same, and Jaden Scotland's closed in on Andrea just a little bit.
Dietmar had a slowdown there and it's just dropping down the places, down as far as 18th.
Yeah, it's because there was a train of cars just there, wasn't there, that were all close together.
Yeah, and that puts Hendricks up to 14th place. With their teammate, going for a defensive manoeuvre on the inside there, and that's thrown Gobel over to the side.
And Silas getting overtaken by a couple of cars after the fact. Or just one at the moment. I thought Dietmar was coming through as well.
No replay of that, as there was no incident and no actual passes made. Plus the last thing we can get of Silas there was about 30-40 seconds ago, which we're coming up to minute 17 now, so not enough time for that one, but a bit of doorbang to the side. And wobbly straight off the circuit there.
And straight back on.
Like
He's got a slowdown for that. Can you believe that he's got a slowdown for being 6 miles off the track? That's just bizarre.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of instances in iRacing for that one. Maybe Evan hit one of the puddles on the inside there. It looked very understeery there, which...
Try and have a look at it in a minute, but I've not even gotten off track for wobbly.
Really?
I haven't gotten off track.
That's even worse. But Jack Brown takes the lead of the Pro-Ams, up in 4th place overall, so that's going to be a mega points haul.
Yeah.
If Jack can keep Evan behind him, then that's going to allow Wobbly a chance to get the fight back on with Evan, which could give Jack Brown that little barrier there to keep his lead in Pro-Ams and potentially see Evan drop a couple more points, depending on if Wobbly can get that pass done.
Well, there's two major battles. There's this one that Jamie Wilson's in the middle of with RDJ and others. Pascal is the one at the back of the queue. And then there's the... Whoa! Right, we need to have another look at that. Oh, and Evan's really been ejected stage left there. Let's have a look at that. So Wobbly went down the inside with room. Touch. Oh, not much to be said about that, really, is there? It's a bit of both, I guess. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
There's a lot of back and forth on the bumping.
Yeah.
You know, when sometimes on but you don't usually see it on corners, usually on ovals, where if cars touch, they automatically unglue and somehow go back towards each other. But, I mean... It's given what happened a couple of corners ago. I mean, I'm not saying, I'm not trying to put it towards that area of the conversation just there, but I do feel maybe a little bit more room on the exit could have been left on the inside car there. It definitely understeering outwards and definitely an accident. Oh, and Wobbly's actually
giving the place back.
I think so, yeah. As this is the final lap of the race, and Wobbly's gone across and let that customised sedan get past.
Customised sedan. It's got no rear wing on it anymore. Right, they're racing again. Okay, that's addressed that.
Right, okay, but Wobbly sees that's probably his fault just there then, and yeah, has given the place back to Evan. But that's both of their races down the pan slightly, but both still within the top 15.
I was just going to say
chance
the same
for both.
Thing.
Yeah, chance for both to still have a strong second half of the race. But without a rear wing on Evan's car, Evan's going to be really fighting now to keep that car on the track. Ooh, and so close there.
RDJ and
Jamie and
closes
the door at the end. Death. And that's a big enough gap there, or nearly a big enough gap that
Pascal could squeeze his way through.
Yeah, nearly.
It's all going on.
So close.
Everything's going on at the minute.
Final lap of the race, and it looks like there's a bit of a battle going on between Stefanina and Jaden.
Oh.
for second place. They're getting closer and closer, but Stephen Walker is going to go around the last corner and win race 1 at Oschersleben. Don't hit me, Germans.
Well done, Stephen. And Andrea stays ahead of Jaden Scotton at the end there.
Oh, 11th, Pete.
What?
Something just happened at 11th where
These are 11.
that's 12th.
Oh.
Just got it in time.
Oh dear. I was only one position out.
Still a lot more fights to go. Laura down in 25th is side by side, maybe with Daryl Wright, and they're both keeping it. Could be available for an up and under here from Wright.
Yeah, that's it.
Gets on through, is going to get a run here, but it's not going to be enough to take the place back. Laura takes 24th with Daryl Wright in 25th, as everyone else comes down the line there.
There's Andy Littler still racing, yeah, with Thomas Dandridge. A few that ended up in the pits and couldn't continue. Jason Addington, PVG, Josh Trasler, and somebody else that's now off my screen. Right, let's have a look at how that round out. Okay, so this should be the standings. There we go. Stephen Walker was your race winner in the sprint race tonight, the 20-minute race. We're going to have a 40-minute race coming up for BSTV Esports, so well done to him. Andrea Stefanino finished second for Dynamic E-Motorsports. Jaden Scotton finished third and rounds out the podium positions and the pro podium positions for JC Academy Emerald. The first of our Pro-Am cars over the line was Jack Brown in 4th place overall for just an average sim racer. That was a very strong performance from him. 5th was Isaac Price for Yes Motorsport. Stefan Goebel was 2nd in class, 6th on track for Pro-Am for VTS Esports. That's another great result for him. Thomas Asboth was 3rd in class, 7th on track. He is not a German. And that was for Spin and Toe Motorsport. Just correcting myself. It's fine.
Thomas for he is not a German sim racing.
Yeah. We used to race a lot with German sim racing. Anyway, Yuri Larkinen finished 8th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Gold. Jamie Wilson, 9th for Team Chimera. Ronald de Jong, RDJ, was 10th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Orange. Pascal Vietchen was 11th for Switch It Chariot. Evan Kiso was 12th for Sim Racing Grid. Wobbly ended up 13th for BSTV Pink. I think it's normal BSTV actually. I need to change his team in SDK. Christian Hendricks was the first of the AM class drivers over the line in 14th for Switch It. Nico Mayer was 15th for Switch It. Chris Needham, making words up now, was 16th for Air Smart Racing. Silas Goebel was 2nd in class, 17th on track for VTS Esports. Dietmar Hoos was 18th for Cutting Corny, and 19th was 3rd in class, 19th on track. Mika Santa Helena for JC Academy Sapphire, and his teammate Chris London finished the position behind in 20th. 21st was Jamie Ayres for Result Clothing. Odie Payne was 22nd for Safeguard by Result. Josh Taylor was 23rd for JC Academy Ruby. Laura Meiser was 24th for Switch It. Daryl Wright was 25th for Safeguard by Result. Hilton Nickerson 26th for, he's a privateer in this, I forgot. Thomas Dandridge was 27th for Verve Racing. Andy Littler was 28th for Work Guard by Result. 29th was Carl Hardy for Result Clothing. And then the 4 cars that did not manage to continue after various incidents and crashes. Kylie Haddington for Air Smart Racing was 30th. 31st was PVG for Result Clothing. Thomas Coombe 32nd for JC Academy Emerald, and Josh Trasler 33rd for JC Academy Sapphire. There are some cars out on track doing some stuff because they do like to practice pit stops. So this is going to be a 40-minute race coming up, folks, where a pit stop is required. They're on 45% fuel, I think. No, 35, something like that. And they will be required to visit the pits to refuel. Did it take tyres, Jay? I cannot remember anymore with the new tyres after fuel business?
I don't think so for this one, to be honest. It's only a 40-minute race. If this is the endurance round, I think a lot of people will be. Oh god, that's an early break. I think
Yep, helped over the line
I think Chris has just realised he could probably break a little bit later.
there. Yeah. Let's see what Stephen Walker's up to. He's going to be coming around probably to pit stop as well. This pit lane is not easy, is it? It's one of those ones that goes on forever.
It's a pig.
It is a pig. It's a pig of a pit lane. So you want to be maximising your, or minimising your standing still time, maximising your efficiency in pit lane entry and exit on this pit stop, because it's a beast. It goes in here, and then you're on single track road all the way around here. It's easy to come off and go on the grass.
Ooh, that was
very good.
Cutting it close there, yeah.
Yeah, still
Oh, look at all
puddles
that
here.
standing water though.
Yeah, yeah.
But it doesn't seem to be affecting people too much.
No.
Seems to just break just before the grass ends on the left-hand side, and
Yeah.
you're onto a winner.
Seems that
Well,
way.
I've just given it away for everybody
Yeah, you
listening
have.
now.
And then pit lane exit is pure evil. You're on the outside of the second turn. It's not a happy place to be if there's a big crowd coming past you. So we have gone check it in this warm-up session. We're about to go racing, folks. Evan says his sedan didn't feel great to drive, Jay. Not surprised.
Yeah.
It was like Pac-Man
Same-
from the back.
Pac-Man. Waka 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 waka.
Oh dear. Right, who's on track? Chris London's on track. Let's go and have a look at the grid. Get you a camera, folks. And I'll extend gridding now that somebody's on there. So Nico Mayer will lead us away for Switch It on the front row. Is that his first pole? I think it might be. Christian Hendricks will go off second. His teammate, that is. Wobbly will go off on the second row. Next to Evan, who we've just spoken about. Lady Cupcake's on the chat for you, Jay. Pascal Vietchin will go will go off in 5th. 6th will be RDJ. Jamie Wilson 7th. 8th will be Yura. Thomas Asboth will go off 9th. 10th will be Stefan. Isaac Price off 11th. 12th will be Jack Brown. Stop flashing your lights at the back and at the front. Yura. Oh, I thought better of him. Right, I'm distracted. Must move on. Oh, and the goose is back, that's fine, it's focused me. Jaden will go off 13th, 14th will be Andrea Stefanina, 15th will be Stephen Walker, his punishment for winning the first race. 16th will be Chris Needham, Silas Goebel will go off 17th, 18th will be Dietmar, 19th will be Mika, Chris London will go off 20th, 21st will be Jamie Ayres, Odie Payne will go off 22nd, Josh Taylor off 23rd, 24th will be Laura Meiser, 25th is Darryl Wright. 26th will be Hilton Nickerson, Thomas Dandridge off 27th, 28th will be Andy Littler, Carl Hardy will go off 29th, and 30th will be Jason Haddington. I think who was flashing his lights just then. You're going to get smacked. Pete Van Gool will go off 31st, 32nd will be Thomas Coombe, losing a bit of live. 33rd, Josh Trosler. Not because of Josh, because of all the bloody flashing.
How dare you blame Josh like that? But I'll tell you what, it's not just a Switch It front row, but there's also another in 5th place as well.
Oh yeah, good point.
So Nico, Christian, and Pascal, yeah, just like that, just like turn 10, they're loving it.
Team racing, bit of team racing.
They've just got to hope that Wobbly can not have a great start.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
David Ayres says he's sat in his armchair flashing his torch. You're a knob. Anyway, we're away and racing. Oh, somebody didn't
what a
get away
start
at
from
all.
Evan.
Somebody back here just didn't move. Oh, they're going now. Evan got away, did he? Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, 2nd place. And Wobbly didn't.
Yeah, Wobbly was the one who stifled a little bit on that start. He had that George Russell anti-stall.
Oh no! He's not hit anything yet.
He'll need to get back on the track as soon as possible because it's
Jamie
still
Wilson
all
through
to
on
play
Wobbly.
for.
And Yura underneath Tamas. That's going to be a hard battle to win, given where Tamas finished in the first race. He's done
A
it
lot
though.
of too wide here, and a lot of people slowing down more than others are expecting, especially with this reverse grid. But So far,
Oh,
so good.
Stefan on the grass. Sorry. Stefan got one tyre on the grass. I thought he was going to torpedo whoever that is in front of him, Jaden. Right, so switch it out in front. Stefan's got a slowdown from somewhere after turn 2. Wobbly's gone uber wide.
Wobbly going too wide here. That's going to slow down the pack that's behind. They're still too wide now. If Wobbly can still keep it too wide here, then that's great for everybody in front. The top 5 are absolutely loving.
Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. It's
That's
Christian.
Christian Hendricks.
From second place, I think that was.
Yep.
He's going to have to wait ages as well to get back on the track, because the whole field is here. Jamie Wilson's dropping.
The cluster of cars behind just going onto your screen there. This could be a major talking point if they don't sort themselves out.
Oh,
There's Jaden on the outside. Oh,
Jack
and a
Brown
dive
down
on the
inside.
inside just there from Brown, but he makes it stick. That's a great pass if he can hold it off here. But Jamie Wilson is going to have the quicker outside line. The inside here. Does Jaden follow the line? Bit of a loose back end just there, which you never really want was in a car.
OD Payne has bounced off the barrier. That's not going to do his car any good at all. And Jason
Surprisingly,
Haddington's
not a
been to the
meatball.
pits. Yeah, a miracle, really. Right at the front, Nico Mayer is still your race leader. Evan Kiso in the same class as him.
And this is not the place that you want to be going too wide right now.
No.
And Mayer has backed out of it just in time.
And got back in line, which you have to do. And Pascal in third gets himself a slowdown going through that chicane. In fact, the slowdown's all through the field now.
Bit of a panic just there from Nico there. May have caused his teammate to be in a really bad position. How is he going to serve this slowdown as there's so many yellow cards at the moment on the left-hand side? It's like an England versus Argentina match on that scoreboard.
Oh no!
There's a spin,
Tamas,
and it's
straighten up,
Tamas,
son,
definitely
straighten
not a
up.
German, going straight into the wall.
Definitely not a German. Oh no! Somebody screw that back on quick. Right.
I was about to say for Thomas, I would get straight back. Oh, look at that free wide behind Jamie right now.
Into turn
This
1.
could be a red arrows display going wrong.
Right, somebody saw sense. Jack Brown did.
Maybe Jack can use Jaden and Stefanina to pierce a hole through the heart of the gaggle of TCR ahead. They're all still going too wide into these corners, so it's slowing them down on the exits. Look at this cluster right now. Oh, a little bit of a bump just there, a second bump. We're going to get a hat-trick just there, I don't think so. And and Wobbly actually backs out just in time as Pete makes some sort of weird noise that I hope definitely doesn't get clipped and put onto the soundboard of the Discord.
That means it's definitely getting done, folks.
Oh,
what was
Wobbly
that?
going over to the left-hand side.
That's not the racing line.
And it was Wobbly and RDJ, I think it was.
Yeah.
Wobbly gets back onto the course. Now onto a battle with Brown.
I think that might be a case of Dr. Wobbly, we'll see you later.
I really feel uneasy over the fact that you said it that slow and that deep. Especially after what Wobbly called me earlier. Which we won't repeat on stream. No. Oh, dive onto the inside.
Oh, what's going on back
Jack
here?
Tapped.
What the heck? That was
Something
Jack Brown
there.
in that. Right, we're going to have to look at that. What on earth happened there? I haven't even got an event. Oh, was it this? Might have been this. Was it this? Let's see if it was this. This looks like a long time ago. This is ages ago.
So this would be...
Which one's this?
Jack on the outside.
Oh, that's
Wobbly just saying that's just Jack going off the course.
Yeah. I'm going to go back to live until I can find something decent.
Yeah, probably up to 6th place at the moment because it's all going on up there as well. Thomas Coombe trying to get on the inside.
Yeah, I was just watching that little bit of Thomas Coomage. And there's Odie Payne and Christian Hendricks like having a proper ding-dong back here as well. Or they were. They've sorted it out a little bit now. Christian...
It was slow down for Stephen Walker in 9th place.
Yeah. Everybody's getting lots of slowdowns in this 40-minute race. 40-minute race, folks. You wouldn't believe it. You'd think it was a sprint race faster than the previous one. Stephen Walker got a slowdown, but he's already burnt it off. Wobbly's back here now.
Evan Kiso currently in the lead, a 2.1 lead over Nico Mayer, and Pascal just behind in third. But a great race so far for Switchit, despite the spin of Hendricks.
Oh, what was that?
As a team, they'll be very happy with where they are now. And Jaden versus Wilson going down the main straight here.
Yeah.
Jaden's going to have a bit of that Audi power there, and maybe a bit of a bump draft from Stefanina behind. But if this goes too wide into the corner, Jamie just backs out just in time.
Good brake control from Jamie Wilson there. That was awesome.
Yeah, very awkward position to be in when you got a car right behind you like that, and you're trying your best not to not to accidentally do anything to the car you're chasing either. As Carl Hardy gets the move done on Dietmar.
Back to this group. There are other overtakes going on. Christian and Ollie Payne, Odie Payne and Thomas Coombe.
Santa Helena getting the move done on teammate or sister teammate. Oh, Josh Taylor just goes in a little bit too hot there.
Yeah.
Loses a place to Dandridge, but luckily, and more importantly in this long race, keeps the car going.
Yeah, and this is a right rabble back here. This is most of AM class, plus Josh Trasler at the minute.
Yeah, everybody making their way through slowly but surely. Oh, and that's a little bit wide just there from Laura. She's now got Josh on the attack. Just in front, Christian Hendricks trying to recover. Oh, and a lovely up and under just there. And gets the move done by the following corner. Bravo, Christian.
Yeah,
that was fantastic.
Awesome.
That's definitely up there for overtake of the day.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Meanwhile, Thomas Coombe trying to go on the outside here, but instead could be a mind punt just there on Andy Littler, just going in a little bit too hot into the corner. Momentum throwing him out slightly, and Thomas Coombe just like, yeah, sure, I'll take that position there.
Right, and Jamie Wilson now has come under the focus of Andrea Stefanina. And Stephen
Walker just behind as well, who's going to have a much better run here. Go on, Stephen, make it 3 wide. Do it for the content. We've got to get TikTok views somehow. And we can't have Pete just doing the dances. Oh, and a slight bit of taking too much sausage just there from Stefanina. Force the car to go a little bit to the side.
Can one ever take too much sausage?
Sausage curb, Pete. Great exit there from Stephen Walker. I do feel Stefanina is in real danger here. He's got 2 angry Audi behind.
And Jack Brown is making his way forward again on Silas.
I think Silas let him go there, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
Silas is leading the AMS, and Silas is actually having a race where things are slightly going his way at the moment. He's up a position.
We don't mention that.
Leading the championship.
Yeah.
And Santa Helena over 3 seconds behind. Nothing could go wrong here, Pete.
Oh, that's curse right there. Right, whoa! Jaden threw on flashy Larkinen.
He was going to have the inside line there, but Jaden's going to be able to straighten the wheel a bit sooner and give himself a nice speed boost into the inside. And Jamie Wilson's still keeping that
nice defense
position on Stefanina, and Jaden's going to be really thankful of that at the moment. Oh, a lot of outside curve being taken there by Stefanina, probably trying to get the wheel straighter for the front wheel drive to drive straighter and not scrub so much speed off.
Battles everywhere at the minute. There's this with RDJ and Jamie. RDJ just getting his nose inside nearly there. And that's brought Jack Brown together with these guys.
Yeah, you're on radio. I know folks at home can't hear it, but congratulating Jaden on the outside pass. It's a good thing about BSTV. Pete,
yeah.
Everyone's generally quite good-natured towards each other.
Apart
and
from
wobbly. Stefanina taking that inside line, but Jamie Wilson is going to have the outside just there.
Now that needs sound clipping. That was funny. Totally unprompted.
Oh,
Brilliant.
and Stephen
Ooh,
Walker
yep.
is going
Ooh,
to
he's
have
trying to-
the inside line here, and Stefanina is going to
Oh,
fight it.
wrong
They're
car.
still side by side. And Walker's going to have the outside here, but
I don't
Stefanina
think-
is extremely good at fighting.
Yeah, I don't think
And
Stephen's
this is going to
do
carry on
this.
into the next 100% carrying on into the next corner.
Oh,
Corner
he
has a
is?
little bit of camber inside. So
done it.
Stefanina
Has he?
maybe trying up and under or try and block off the outside line. He's not able to do it. And look who's looking to join the party.
He's already in the party.
Oh, and Wobbly slightly pushing Stefanina off the circuit there, but Stefanina holding strong.
Stefanina with a
And
slowdown.
Stefanina has a slowdown.
No way. Who's at the back of this? I need to get in their car and do this. Because they've got the best seat of anyone to watch all this. Especially through this chicane.
Yeah, Jamie Ayres with a slowdown behind as well, and Stefanina taking a slightly wider line just then, managed to get rid of the slowdown. And actually, Chris Needham's probably lost the most out of these four
Yeah.
from that there, having to brake a bit earlier to avoid rear ending. RDJ versus Jamie Ayres right now. Jamie's.
Oh, no, that was net code.
That was a
Solid air.
net code hit
That
just
was
there.
massive,
I think
massive solid
I think
air.
I saw exactly what you saw there,
Yeah.
Pete. There's a large chunk of air, and that's Jamie Ayres facing the wrong way round as well.
I thought that was. I
There's
thought that
been
was
an
Jaden for a minute.
additional bit of
What?
contact just there.
What? Ooh. Where's Jamie?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jamie
God. Right,
is.
Sorry, missed it.
Yeah, something happened there that we might have to get a replay of, because that seemingly happened
Stefan's out
right
as well.
after this since.
So that
yeah,
was
so
the solid air
net
moment.
code. And then this happened.
And that was another
And it
one.
was- Yeah.
Oh, no.
Ooh, get the brakes
Ooh.
on. Oh, the brakes were slightly on, but
Yeah, but
the
then
ABS
something
does.
happens. Oh, right. Stefan's just gone for his pits. Right, okay. Good grief. That totally confused me. He's just gone for his normal pit stop.
I've just seen that Mika Santelena is in front of Silas Gobel,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it is so close right now. I don't know if you can find the pasts and what happened there, Pete, but this is a major championship implications as Mika Santelena with the drop weeks is on fire.
It's because Silas is off the track, I think. Or is he? Yeah, he'd been off the track and then getting up to speed again. He was dodging all that other stuff that was going on.
Yeah, a little bit of a tap just there between Dandridge and Silas, and
Yeah.
no, you're absolutely right. I thought Santelena had plenty of pace there to catch up.
Yeah.
But taking advantage of, once again, a mistake that wasn't generally Cyrus's fault, really. That was 2 air hits that we saw there, Pete.
Yeah, I know. Big ones as well.
Yeah.
I could have stood between those cars and I'm fat. So, Evan
Ah.
Kiso. What? Evan Kiso leads this
So
race.
Jaden's made a dive
Has he?
onto Isaac Price,
Oh, and he's done him. Oh, yeah, he's done him, yeah.
and
Just-
he's closed the gap as well. Great pass.
Yeah, that's
Literally
nice.
just as you turned the camera away,
course.
Jane was by the side of him. Stephen Walker getting past Jamie Wilson as well. Jamie Wilson side by side it for 8th place at the moment, and it's going back and forth with Stefanina.
Oh,
So
he's been lifted
Stefanina
out.
losing a place to Stephen Walker, probably through that slowdown. Oh, and a little bit of tapping just then. Once again, that looked like an air hit.
solid air, yeah. Unless it was
James
a
gonna go
reaction, but I don't think it was a reaction.
There's something really going a bit
got-
weird with the server today, I think.
Well, I've just checked that I'm on the right server, and I'm on the European server. It's not like I've selected the American one or something daft like that.
Oh, don't say Europe. FIFA won't like that at the
No,
moment.
that's true. Chris Needham with a slowdown behind, but he's not in this battle at the minute. Wobbly stepping out. He's not going
could
to go
be
down
it.
there, surely. No.
Oh, a little tap of the sausage just there's
Ooh.
ruined a little bit of momentum. Chris Needham behind, slow down. Same with Christian Hendricks as well. Currently 3rd place. Has fought his way back up into the top 3 of AMS. But if we go to 16th place at the moment, Wobbly going in for a pit stop.
16th place, did you
Hendricks
say?
is, yep. Hendricks has to watch what they're doing here when serving this slowdown.
Yeah, he's going very,
Has
very
Dal
slow.
Roy
He's
and
gonna-
Ollie Payne.
See, I'd have gone to the pits if I was him. I'd have just burnt off my slowdown in the pit lane.
Oh,
No?
It's not that simple, unfortunately. iRacing does give penalties if you try and serve your slowdown
No.
on the pit entry.
Serious?
And I don't know, I don't know how far it goes for
Okay.
this track in particular. I've been a victim of it before.
So my genius.
I think it was Navarra.
My genius is not genius at all. Right. So Pascal currently playing rear guard at the moment for Nico, who's in second, but it's now Jaden and Isaac Price. Isaac was my call. Jaden was your call. Is that right? No, you couldn't choose Jaden. Who was your call for Pro-Am? No, Pro.
It was. If you give me 2 seconds.
Can't
Galdway. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Goose does get in the way sometimes.
It's goose loose about this hoose. I'm not singing the song.
Oh.
Would help if I was in the right Discord whilst I'm checking. Right, TCR discussion. So I had Stefanina, Jack Brown, and Chris London.
Jack Brown.
You had Isaac Price, RDJ, and Santa Elena. So you got yours right for Santa Elena at the moment.
Yeah, at the minute anyway. There's a few pit stops going on right now, so everybody's out of order. I'll put the pit stops on, or pit laps on rather, so that everybody can see who's been and who hasn't. There we go.
Wobbly the one to watch then.
I selected pit time like an idiot. There we go. There we go. That's better. Sorry?
So Wobbly with the one to watch at the moment.
Yeah.
Whilst everyone here is fighting, Wobbly I think has a tiny bit of clear road in front of them.
Let's have a look, see what he's got.
Yeah, plenty. Absolutely plenty.
Oh, he's got miles. Right, okay.
This fight at the moment for second place, it's Team Switch It defending valiantly versus Jaden Scott and Isaac Price. If I was Jaden or Isaac right now, I'd be getting straight into that pit lane.
Yeah,
because this is just not going to work out for you. And just in the background as well, Yuri Lagnan, Stephen Walker, Andrea Stefanina, all fighting side by side. This is working out absolutely perfectly for Wobbly at the moment, although I feel Evans might be too far ahead at the moment, and a great up and under from Stephen Walker. But yet, you're still going to have this inside a little bit of a tap on the championship leader, and I was surprised none of those three went into the pits there. They must have some sort of...
Look at Jamie Wilson going, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, there must be some sort of strategy, and they're all just sticking with it as much as possible.
Yeah, that's all it can be. Why would you not pit? You're in the pit window. Chaos is
at that point. I mean, even if I was Jamie Wilson right now, I probably would have gone into the pits. To be honest, these three are fighting like so tough right now. As Jaden was by the side of Pascal, not able to get the move done.
No. Oh, look at that!
And look at that behind.
Good grief.
And it is a 2x2 Tetris block going into the triples. And that's Stefanina taking the inside of Stephen Walker.
Oh, and Yura.
Oh, no, sorry, Yura Lagnan. Sorry, they're both such similar paints there.
So Stephen Walker and Andrea released. We can describe that as, I think. And Jack Brown now has closed onto the back of Chris Needham, and he's got quite a lot of momentum down this straight. I don't think he's going to do anything here. The front of his car's proper
This is
caved
for, this is for a podium place in Pro-Ams.
Oh, it is.
Which would be a mighty fine recovery drive from Jack, and just leaves out enough room just there. Chris is going to keep that third place in class for now. I'm absolutely shocked with the amount of people who are not going in and pitting in these battles right now. If this was Monza or Spa or any other track with a lot of slipstream, I'd kind of get it.
Yeah.
But this isn't. It's such a hard track to pass on. You lose so much time being behind somebody else. And great work just there from Wobbly. He's going to have the inside line here. Very likely going to have to stick to the inside on the next one.
Ooh.
Ooh, a little bit of a tap just there, but it was just a little tap on the backside. Good game.
Good game. Well, good overtake. Yeah, nice.
Good race so far, Pete.
Brilliant, isn't it?
There's always something going on at the moment, and I tell you what, this battle at the moment for second is absolutely fascinating. The
It's
switch it
great.
team's doing absolutely brilliantly so far to keep Jaden and Isaac away, and I need to know what's going on inside the heads of Jaden and Isaac right now, because I would 100% be doing everything I can to get into those pits right now, and unless they feel that they're going to be stuck in traffic,
Yeah.
because Jack Brown gets ahead of Chris Needham, a slow down for Josh Taylor, and that sound again sounded like somebody's
It did. I heard it as well.
crashed into a wall
I think
somewhere.
it's someone
But
going over a sausage curb. Oh no, Thomas Coombe. It's Thomas Coombe.
oh,
What happened to Thomas? You really did hear something that time.
turn one. This looks like
Yeah. Who's
I
that
can
behind?
already
Is that
see it.
Laura?
It's just going too quick into
Oh,
it,
yeah.
catching, and a pretty miserable evening, really, for Thomas Coombe just there. This will be a race for him to forget
Well, that's
in the
what drop
grand
weeks
scheme
are
of
for.
things.
Yeah.
Yep. Which
Meow. To
you
Chesney.
shouldn't feel too disheartened by it, because a lot of yams are getting a lot of drop weeks at the moment, so it's not the be all and end all, in all honesty.
Guessing that's Thomas Coombe on there.
Not sure.
I think it says love this track.
Yeah, or F as in F with this track. As the kids say, a lot of kids missing their words these days. You know,
Illiterate. That's what it is. Illiterate.
Aight.
What was that? What was that?
Aight. It's what I learnt when I was president of the Mashed Up Mika Massive
Oh yeah, of
Club.
course.
Rah!
Absolutely. There's a car missing from this little battle. Where's it gone? Eura. Why
In the
is he
pits,
so
maybe?
far back? No, he's just dropped back. Or they've just legged it. Ooh.
Possibly that one.
Ooh.
It's Isaac Price.
Ah.
Oh, went in front of Jaden there, just due to the fact that Jaden has finally jumped into the pits. And this was the move I feel Jaden should have done quite a few laps ago, in all honesty.
a few of them should have done that a few laps ago. I don't understand the
Unless
logic.
Unless Isaac is just on an absolute mega save, which is going to propel him in front of Jaden.
But there's only two people benefiting that I can see, and one of them is Evan, who's still leading the race, by the way, folks. He's just doing it in a boring fashion of being on his own miles in front. And then Wobbly, who had a little bit of a kerfuffle with Andy Littler on the way
We get
around.
to see where Jaden comes out the pits now.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where is Jaden? Jaden.
17th,
Oh, hang on,
and
this might be
Jaden.
close. No.
Jaden
Jaden
makes it
well
ahead,
ahead.
but Wobbly's going to have quite a bit of momentum here. With the time at the moment, 4 seconds behind Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody else on the grid will be watching that right now and deciding whether or not they should be going in for the pits. Now, this is about to get very interesting. Not just for the fact of we know how quick Isaac is and where he's going to come out, but if Pascal has been behind his teammate this entire time and has never had any desire to get past his teammate, just how much fuel has he saved? And we might want to go back to that, because Nico completely missed the apex of that corner there, and this is now going to give an advantage to Isaac. Look how close Isaac is to the back of Pascal, and Isaac's now just going to take this outside line. He's going to have the inside for the following. A slight
That's
push there.
intimate.
Pascal, Isaac was just there, and Isaac has just TCR'd his way through.
Yeah, TCR'd his way. It's good use of verbs. Pit stops for a couple of drivers, including Jamie Wilson. Oh, it's Jack Brown was the other one.
Oh, look at that. Isaac straight away is
On
now
to-
going to be on the inside
yeah.
of Nico. And Nico's going to flush wide, sorry, a little bit there. Oh, a little bit of a tap
tiny tap.
on Isaac. And Isaac just, well, that's why Isaac is the Isaac Price, you know?
Yes.
It's to absolutely textbook TCR overtakes.
They were absolutely brilliant. Gets his
From our
car
angles, anyway.
alongside. Hey?
From our angles,
For
anyway.
yeah, I don't think the Switch It guys necessarily fully agree, but I am still surprised that there's so many of these not pitted yet.
think we're going to get Stephen Walker pitting now. Maybe not Stefanina. Let's have a look. And
No,
I thought it was
buddy.
going in there. And they're all sticking to. Saying that, I questioned this a couple of weeks ago. Why people were staying out and stuff, and I got proved wrong. So I'm just going to let. They're all on the track. I've raced 5 times this season.
Yeah.
They obviously know something that I don't.
So Jaden is
that's fine.
Jaden's pulling away from Wobbly, by the look of my eyeballs at the minute. By 0.2 of a second last lap, as far as I can see.
Yep, has 2 JC Academy cars in between him and Wobbly.
And then this lot, when they end up pitting and coming out, I mean, Evan Kiso is 6.6 seconds ahead of this lot now. Okay, so Isaac was ever so slightly faster on the last lap, but he wasn't faster enough to actually do anything about Evan. I hope I never have the displeasure of driving this track ever again. I'm getting
Well,
positive vibes. That's all I'm getting.
Or in this, potentially both for switcher cars. So what, Pascal's doing a fantastic job protecting his
Rear
teammate
gunner,
at the moment.
Yeah, brilliant. Might be driver of the meeting at this rate.
And Nico just going quick enough to keep themselves going. Currently,
Pascal.
and
Andrea.
Pascal's left their teammate out in the cold.
Yeah. Screw you.
Screw you guys, I'm going home. Just...
Good old South Park.
And then the beautiful drone of the pit road. Ah! Close up action.
Jack Brown and Jamie again. Euro Larkinen went in with Pascal and Andrea. I get the feeling
Stop the race. Mika Sant'Elena 7th place. Hendricks in 8th. Chris London in 9th.
Yeah. Oh no. Andrea is out. What? Why is Pascal still in his box? Has he got a penalty?
Didn't get a penalty as far as I'd seen.
No.
Been in for 56 seconds.
Yeah, that's not normal. Andrea's out and gone. And he's
And that's
behind
not even
Wobbly.
a full tyre change either by the looks of it.
What has
Been in
happened
for
to
over
Pascal?
a minute.
Still there. Engine off.
Oh, the engine's still on.
Is it?
Yep. Dashboard's still on.
Oh,
So
the
that's,
dashboard died, is it? Okay.
Dashboard's still on, so I don't know what's happened with... unless there's... No, it can't be damage for requires because there was no meatball flag either.
No.
So, yeah, really strange one that. But everybody up to 9th place hasn't pit yet. Watching the battle now between Larkinen, Wilson, Brown and Goebel.
RDJ into the pits. This is where the battle's at right now. This mess. So Euro Larkinen at the head of this group has already pitted. The other two... Oh, they've all pitted, sorry. So this is the
Sant'Elena
resumption
in the
of...
pits as well.
Oh, okay.
That puts Hendricks up into 6th. London into 8th at the moment. Jaden gets past London. Probably a let go just there.
We need some more people with city names, don't we? Like Paris and Milan. And then we can have the most crazy
Corby.
commentator ever. Corby.
Oh, a little tap just
that
there
was a
from
little
Brown
tap.
onto Wilson.
Yeah, there's a little nibble. Where's Jamie gone? There. He's
Jamie
gathered it
manages to
together.
get back on.
Yeah.
Well saved, because when you lose control there, it's anything can happen.
And Wobbly is just about defending from Andrea at the minute.
And this could be a battle which sticks until the very, very end. Jaden's going to be thanking Wobbly for this one. If Jaden's getting away, and Evan Kiso, if they can just keep it within the limit, they should be good. A sizable lead Not seeing any black flags come up for Evan, so it should be a nice little splash and dash. The final 10 minutes of the race.
Now, can Jaden have done anything about the 6-second gap as somebody else goes in? Oh, that's somebody dying.
And somebody really hitting the wall hard, and that was Christian Hendricks.
in the pit lane.
And that's...
I mean,
and he was fighting.
If you're going to do it.
He was fighting with Santa Elena, and tell you what, Goebbels got himself back.
What?
Up into the potentially the lead of AMS, depending on how London and Hendricks is. Oh, and that's a slowdown for Evan Kiso.
Eh?
And a black flag for Evan Kiso.
No. That has to be a
Jaden
pit lane.
Scotton could potentially be leading the whole race, depending on what happens with Isaac Price.
What is going on in this race? Where is Evans leaving pit lane? Is this a dangerous pit lane exit? Oh, come on.
Not sure. There we go. So
has he been speeding? No. Has he cut across the white line?
He kept to 60 kilometers an hour.
He did. Has he cut across the white line though on exit? Might be that.
Oh, I wonder if that could be it. Let's have a quick look at this white line, like you said. I have a feeling it may have been that red.
I think it was going on the red because they're pretty strict on these tracks, aren't they? Oh, that's going to be so
I'll be honest,
annoying.
I've never cut across there. And there's a black flag for Jack Brown as well.
No way.
But that's not through pits.
So I do wonder if
that might be incidents.
He's had nibbles of a few cars along the route today. Jamie Wilson being the previous one, so maybe he's just got too many. And he's going to have to do a drive-through. Sorry, go on.
Nico Mayer and Chris Needham both going to the pits near enough at the same time there as well.
Pascal's still in there, by the way. Just saying.
Right, just having a look at Nico. Nico could be on for a Pro-Am podium here, depending on how quick Gobel goes around this corner, because Gobel's just past Needham, who was behind Mayer in the pits, and there's Gobel in the background. So great pit stop and a great first run as well from Nico Mayer. Could be in for a driver of the day there. Absolutely fantastic performance.
Very good, very good. Silas Gobel currently leads AM class. Evan Kiso, well, now temporarily leading the Pro-Ams, because I do think that Nico Mayer, like you say, is going to end up inheriting that lead.
Oh, good point. And yeah, Jeff in the chat as well. That will be it. Very tight, that right turn out of the pit. Yes. I might have to test it myself, or Evan may tell us in the chat afterwards. Yeah, I fully believe it is the red paint just there.
Yeah, I do. Isaac to the pits.
Here comes Jaden. It is 6 minutes left on the board.
And one driver still to pit the car, Stephen Walker. Now.
So look at Isaac's moving.
Is he?
Isaac started moving. This could get extremely close. They were battling each other earlier in the race, but Isaac's got to keep to the very strict pit exit here, and Jaden goes through. As long as Jaden can keep it on the track here, which he does. Jaden up into second with one car left to pit.
So this is third and fourth now, I guess. Depending on where Stephen Walker joins this party after he pits
Chris
the car.
London with a black flag as well.
Right, okay.
She's actually going to be an absolute solid for Christian Hendricks. He gets one of his positions back in Pro-Am. Slow down for Evan Kiso as well, 14th.
Right, and what's going on around Jack now as well? Evan still to serve his penalty.
That's a bit strange, because Evan went into the pits, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I really hope Evan's not had another...
What, a second
penalty on top. I really hope not. That's going to be such rotten luck if that is the case. At the moment, Stephen Walker on the pit exit. Jaden coming round. And there's Jaden. and Jaden looks like they could be getting it here, overtaking the same way that Isaac Price did.
Identical.
And there we go. Jaden
Absolutely
in the
identical.
lead, and if Isaac ends up going side by side with Stephen Walker,
That's
not
Jaden
quite.
wins for sure, barring any other incidents.
I was about to say that's you starting to do all the, all the
Curses.
jinxing just there. Evan back into the pits just there, and such a everything was looking so good for Evan on this second race there, and it's just in the space of literally a lap, 2 laps, it's just gone down the drain, unfortunately.
He was doing.
You barely touched the line in
well.
practice session, and it was a slowdown, not a black flag. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Would it be
Cheers,
a rule
Jack.
change though in the race session?
Maybe.
If so, during the practice it'll be a slowdown, but if you're in a race and it's an actual pit stop, would it be an unsafe pit exit? I don't know.
Thomas
jinx
has been
pit.
in
Sorry,
here
David.
For a bit now. There we go. Thomas is away.
Probably about to get out the car and slap you for saying he was German.
Yeah, maybe.
Our DJ at the moment defending from Jamie Wilson currently finds himself 3rd in Pro-Ams. Nico Meyer slowly losing ground to 7th place. Stefan Gobel, both of them now going in for the win of this race, and Stefan was a second quicker last lap.
Only 2 laps to go, I reckon.
This lap, Stefan was a whole second quicker.
Wow.
Nico Meyer is going to have to put on an absolute clinic in defending. Well, Jane Scotland, your race leader, with less than 2 laps remaining, now 2.5 seconds ahead of Stephen Walker, finds himself just over 2 seconds ahead of 3rd place on the podium. Overall, Isaac Price leading the AMS at the moment, down in 13th place overall. Silas Goebel, sorry, my mistake there. He's currently got himself a nice 1.5 second gap in front of him to Thomas Dandridge, and behind Carl Hardy, over 5 seconds behind. So
Wow.
far so good for Silas. Just keep on the track, Silas.
Yeah. Darrell's just picked up a slowdown, and Jaden is heading towards the start-finish line. We'll see now if we're going to pick up a black flag this lap or not. I think we are.
I hope we don't get a black flag this lap.
Sorry, white flag. Good grief. Yeah, white flag.
Yep,
Last lap.
there you go. Barney literally dislocating his arm for the show. For the love of the game. Things you love to see. But this is going to be the
Stefan's
battle
going.
that... Yep, all the Switch It team in the garage now watching this. And that's a great exit from Gobel. This one's going to go to the wire. Is he going to? Yeah, this is a...
Nope.
I think Mayer's going to have it just. He does. As long as Mayer can keep that nice and tight in, he does. That's really nice. He's done for both.
Yeah.
And folks, I was just jumping in. This is the final lap battle for the winner of Pro-Am. And tell you what, Nico braking a little bit earlier for that corner. A great exit, but this battle also going on for 4th place overall. Just be ready to switch over to that other one, Pete.
I know, yeah. I'm poised.
You're going up towards the final chicane. This final chicane, I feel, is going to shape someone's entire race evening tonight. And and Stefanina, literally as soon as I've just said it, gets a slowdown.
Oh yeah.
He keeps to the
I wondered what he
behind
was
of
shouting
wobbly.
about. I was like, there's nothing going on. He's going to have to serve that before the end of the race.
He'll
otherwise he'll
serve
get
it, but he's still
brutal.
looking at putting some pressure onto Wobbly.
He's going to have to
And
just,
Gobel is getting a run on the Mayer as well.
he's just going to have to
But
stamp on
nothing
the
goes
brake
on.
before the line.
But going across the line to win the feature race, Jaden Scotton with a second win. Only a second over Stephen Walker. Let's get back to 6th and 7th place at the moment, because this
That
one's
one's
going to go
sorted.
into the final couple of corners.
Right, can Stefan get enough of a run?
No, it goes off the
Doubt
track
it.
there into the kitty litter, and Nico Meyer, I think for the first time this season, gets the win in Pro-Ams. Fantastic race from start to finish there, as De Jong gets the podium position. Cyrus Gobel gets the win for the
Yeah.
AMS, extending his lead at the top of the championship. But Mika Santa Helena, 15th place, coming around the corner now in second. And with the drop weeks working in Santa Helena's favour at the moment. Great result from him.
Yeah, Laura Meiser and Darrell Wright here, both up 5 places from their start positions, and Hilton Nicholson up 4.
Whew.
I know. I'm
lot
exactly
going on
the
there.
same. Blimey, crikey. What's that from Chris Dixon? Sorry I missed this week. Dad duty took over. Very proud dad. With summer getting into... What?
3 out of 4 semi-finals at the British Dance Championship. Hell yeah.
Yeah, nice. Sorry, I haven't
Great
got my
stuff.
glasses on. It looked like he tried to type south. I was like, what? And it's 3 out. Okay, cool. Chesney seems happy for Jaden. Right. Well, that was 2
Didn't have
races.
to take his pants off though. Jesus.
No, I know. A bit naughty. Well, not again, anyway. So, 2 races that just didn't seem to let up. There was everything going on in both races, Jay. That was crazy.
Yeah, there was always somewhere to watch a battle going on, and despite how hard it is to overtake on this track, there was plenty of position changes going on. So, like I've said at the other streaming opportunities that I've been at this track, just sometimes you just got to put somebody under enough pressure that their mistakes will be your opportunities to pass.
Yeah, yeah. And it worked out that way for so many people. So, at the end, in the feature race, did either of us score any points?
Yeah.
What? No.
Are we on about the predictions?
Yeah. Did I pick Isaac? So I got 1 point, didn't I?
Yeah, and you got De Jong, who got 3rd place, and
yeah.
you picked
Mika,
you picked
2.
well, no, it's still 1 point for 2nd and 3rd, but no,
Oh, is it?
I'll work that bit out.
Oh, yeah,
So I've
it's
still got
1
to do
point,
still
yeah,
got to do round 5 as well. So
Well, that's true, yeah. Okay, cool. Looks like I'm winning then. What did you get?
I don't know.
Right, anyway, Jaden Scotton was your race winner in this feature race for JC Academy Emerald. Well done to him. Second was Stephen Walker, a very healthy night's point scoring for Stephen Walker there for BSTV Esports. And then rounding out the pro and overall podium, Isaac Price for Yes Motorsport in that Veloster. Wobbly finished in 4th place for BSTV Esports. Andrea Stefanino was 5th for Dynamic E Motorsport. The first of our Pro-Am drivers was Nico Mayer for Switch It. Well done to him. Absolutely fantastic performance in multiple different ways as well. So good effort. 6th overall. 2nd in class, 7th on track for Pro-Am was Stefan Goebel for VTS Esports. Thought he might have been a winner in this one again, but not to be. Euro Larkinen finished 8th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Gold, and his sister teammate Ronald de Jong finished 9th and 3rd in class for Pro-Am for Hydro Race Racing Forces Orange. Jamie Wilson finished just behind them in 10th for Team Chimera. Chris Needham was 11th. That's a good result for Air Smart Racing. Thomas Dandridge 12th for Verve Racing. Silas Goebel was top of the pile for AM class and 13th on track for VTS Esports. Congratulations. A good night for the Goebels in their respective classes. Carl Hardy was 14th for Result X Pure Sims. Mika Santa Helena, the mashed up Mika Massive, finished in 15th and 2nd in class for AM for JC Academy Sapphire. Odie Payne was 16th and 3rd in class for AM. Gets a podium position there for Safeguard by Result. Jack Brown was 17th for Just an Average Sim Racer with Christian Hendricks 18th for Switch It. 19th was Laura Meiser, followed her teammate over the line for Switch It. 20th was Darrell Wright for Safeguard, who seemed to be in loads of battles back there with various different people all night. Very competitive racing from Darrell Wright. Evan Kiso was 21st in the end after whatever was going on with penalties with that car for Sim Racing Grid. Hilton Nicholson was 22nd. 23rd was Josh Taylor for JC Academy Ruby. Sister teammate Chris London for JC Academy Sapphire finished behind Josh in 24th. And then Andy Littler finished in 25th for work car by result. Good result for Andy Littler. 26th was Thomas Asboth for Spin and Toe Motorsport. 27th was Josh Trasler for JC Academy Sapphire. Pascal Viertchen ended up in the pits forever in 28th for Switch It. Excuse me, losing my voice. Thomas Coombe was 29th for JC Academy Emerald. Jamie Ayres was 30th for Result Clothing. Dietmar Hoos was 31st for Cutting Corny. Jason Kiley Haddington was 32nd for Air Smart Racing. And PVG, did he start? I don't think PVG started. That's the second time he's done that. Must not be able to do the second races too easily for Result Clothing. So, right, what happened then? Evan, I don't know what happened to my pit exits. I took them as normal and got two drive-throughs, Jay. Damn.
Wow.
I always take the same line, I'm guessing, so I have literally no clue what happened. All we saw, Evan, was you on the red stuff, on the one that we watched anyway, and then we were stunned when you got another one because, I mean, you're a super fast racer and it's just a shock, if I'm being honest. Right, let me wind this puppy back. Any standout moments for you, Jay, in that one? I think, who was it that did that round the outside overtake? I wish I could remember these things by the time I get to the, the...
Oh yeah, sorry. It was.
Who was that?
I can't.
Have you
I'll
forgotten as
have
well?
to. I'll have to look it up because it was brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic.
It was absolutely fantastic. Hang on. I'm trying to find the green flag. Why have I got loads of people leaving pit lane? Oh, right. SDK now gives you the entire history for the first time ever.
Oh wow. Okay.
I didn't know that was a thing. Because this is the first race I'm looking at now, isn't it? With Stephen Walker on pole. That shouldn't be there. So SDK has changed now. I didn't read the notes. So give me a second. And we'll choose a different green flag. So we'll choose the second race because we want to see Nico out front. I think Nico did such a sterling job tonight, Jay. Really, really strong performance.
Absolutely.
That needs some recognition, I think. Right, so let's go and see who's wanting to speak with us. Are you okay doing interviews tonight?
Sure.
Yeah, cool. We've got quite a few in here. Who should we grab first? Stephen Walker. Let's grab Stephen. I always do it the old-fashioned way. I should do it the new-fashioned way. Welcome to the booth, Stephen Walker. Good evening.
Hola, ¿cómo
Hola.
está?
Oi, oi. So, very successful night points-wise. A first in the first race. Is that right? Yeah. And a second in the second race. I think you're the highest point scoring car in the races. And your team needs it because at the minute you are top of the pile. No Tony this week. Only Wobbly to rely on, and well,
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
we saw what happened there.
you know. So, how was your racing this evening?
Yeah, obviously it went pretty much how I wanted to. The first race, the only thing I didn't get was the fastest lap. Andrea nabbed that, and there was nothing I could do. I was trying to just look after I didn't want to lose the rear end of the car in the first few laps. So I was maybe a bit more cautious than maybe I probably could have been. But obviously I needed to win. I was annoyed when I think it was Jaden made an error and Andrea got past him. I was like, no, Jaden, I need you to be behind me, not Andrea. I need the extra point. But yeah, no, it was yeah, I'm just driving well. The car is great. The setups are great. I'm not a massive fan of this track, but I think the Audi suits it here.
Okay.
And I'm trying to drive a bit differently. I've been the last two, well, no, maybe not the last two, because Road America was crap. But I've managed to keep within a couple of seconds of stupidly fast guys.
Right.
So I'm just watching what they're doing and try and translate that. And I think in the second race, particularly at the end of the race, my pace was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously I'd run out of laps to catch Jaden. And I thought Evan was going to win the race anyway. So I thought top 5 would be good, top 3 would be the best I could do. So to finish second, that was okay, but it was a tough second race. Trying to overtake, it's such a hard track to overtake, particularly when there's wet patches on the
Yeah.
inside of some of the curves where you want to be to
Oh,
overtake.
thank God for that. Phew.
All right. Yeah. No. I thought he pissed himself.
Yeah, no, that as well.
All right. Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah. Good
There we
timing.
go.
Excellent work. So did the wet bits cause bother
Um, a little bit. If you forgot they were there,
then? Yeah.
um, more so during qualifying and maybe the first race. Once you get into the second race, you know pretty much exactly where they are. They didn't change too much during the course of the evening, so
Okay.
you could get used to it. But yeah, if I was trying to make a move, I did try and make account. I did try and think, right, well, the curb's there, so I'm going to go a bit wide, and it happened, I think, twice when I went through the hairpin, overtaking Andrea and then Jamie Wilson, I think it was. Like,
Yeah.
it was the only reason why I went a tiny bit deeper than what I thought was just because I caught the water a little bit, but it wasn't like I, fully barged them off. It was just racing. Like, I wouldn't have been that bothered if obviously it had been the other way around. But
Yeah.
um, yeah, happy with the car, happy with my pace. Like I say, my driving is really good. I kept
Mm.
hold of the tires. Yeah, there's just not much to say really. Just
Nice.
that. I'm just enjoying
Just,
driving it.
just roll with it. Yeah. If you're loving the driving, then that's like 100% win. Um, every
Yeah,
day of the
absolutely.
week. So no, it's great to hear that. Where do we go next time? Anybody know?
It's your track, St. Pete, but
Oh
I am
yeah.
away and it's an endurance, and
Ooh.
I'm annoyed.
We'll just
An
cancel the
endurance
holiday
at
then.
St.
It's fairly
Pete's. Oh
obvious.
my God.
Yeah, I would have quite enjoyed racing that.
All
So
right.
that's gonna have to be my drop round, I think.
Yeah,
Or
one
have I
one
got?
of them. You get two, don't forget. So,
Oh
um,
yeah. So yeah, because we didn't do right. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was looking forward to doing that, especially in
mm,
a car that wasn't the Veloster.
yeah, yeah,
I think on paper, if I remember correctly, the Honda was the better car around there, so maybe it's not too bad that I'm missing it. Although saying that, I don't want Andrea to smash out and win by 77 miles,
yeah.
because
There's
that
that
wouldn't be
risk.
ideal.
So yeah,
Yeah, which if it happens, it happens.
yeah.
He's super fast, so
No, he put
um,
on a good battle with a lot of people tonight, including yourself. Quite a lot on the
yeah, we had a
second
good
race.
day. Yeah, I just concentrated on saving as much fuel as possible. Like once again, I took the extra fuel tank that Pete Newman has left behind,
Yeah,
strapped that into my Audi, and gone from there. So I think I went the longest without pitting, but I was stuttering a bit when I was going into the pits.
right.
So I think, maybe lost a little bit of advantage doing that because I couldn't really attack the pit entry, which
Mm.
it's really good to do here, even if you take an off track. But I didn't get an off track for the entirety of
Wow,
tonight. So
really?
yeah, I know. Yeah, I
Wow.
was well buzzing for that.
I think there's quite a few that
Um,
really did. There was quite a few that
well, I
drove
hope
through.
Andrea got 14 on both races.
Oh, really?
Oh well, I don't know. I
Damn.
haven't looked,
Well, maybe. We'll
but
see.
yeah, no, the second race was just trying to stay out of trouble after the last race we did, race 3.
Hmm.
Just didn't have a good time there either. So um, yeah, just trying to do the best I can, be competitive. Seems to be okay.
Hmm.
Enjoying racing. Like I say,
No,
I
very
won't
good.
be here next week, but then I should be here for the rest of the season.
Well, you enjoy your selfishness and not racing and all that. And we'll look forward to when you return. So when you return, we're going to be at oh, that's the wrong screen, Pete. Well done. Dun, 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 dun. Give me 20 minutes because I'm stupid. There we go. That
I
should be.
can't remember what it is off the top of
No,
my head.
it is.
Oh, Imola?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I like that
Ilmola's good
track.
track. Yeah, yeah.
I like
That's
that a
a
lot. But
sprint feature. That.
yeah, a lot of curbs. So the Honda, I think, will be king there. So
They always have been. Yeah, they're absolutely lethal. Um, so that one's going to be super interesting, and it'll be more so because you're in it. Anybody you want to have a shout out to before we let you go? Your brother, was he on holiday or was it just real life kicking
it
in?
was It was his wife's birthday today,
All right.
and he was like, "Oh, I might be able to get on, but I'll see." And I was like, "If you dare come on, then I'll make sure she divorces you
Yeah.
on her birthday."
Yeah.
So no, so yeah, just shout out to him and putting up with me.
Well, my driver of
And
the
then
meeting is Tony for even considering driving on his missus' birthday.
love it. Yeah, no, thanks to you guys, obviously, for putting on. Good to see you
Yeah.
two back in the booth. Um, Love it. And then Wobbly for showing up and helping me through qualifying and keeping me updated on the race and stuff like that. So, and then just it was great racing when I was coming through, and I didn't really concentrate and see much else. But yeah, no, great. It's yeah, no, thanks, brilliant. Well
Wicked,
happy for
wicked
once, not
stuff.
miserable
Yeah.
for once.
No, that's good. That's good. More races like that, please. And you can get all nice and refreshed, being selfish and on holiday, while we're at St. Pete. But for tonight, Stephen Walker, everybody.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Right then, let's get for David Scotland's interviewing pleasure. Oh no, he's not in the booth. It'll have to be you, Jay. We'll get Jaden in, shall we?
Okay.
Here we go. Where is he on
Fantastic.
track? Yeah.
Jaden.
Hello.
Congratulations on feature race win. It's it looked like a very tactical second race, but we'll go to that in a second. Race 1, P3. It looked a bit of a hectic start, but everyone seemed to get into a rhythm after a while, especially yourself and I think it was Stephen and Stefanina.
Yeah, I thought race one, I was sort of getting a feel for the car because, again, it was a somewhat spontaneous decision to switch to the Audi.
Yeah, thanks for
I
that.
you're welcome, anytime. Blame Pete, blame Pete.
Most people
But
do.
yeah, it's the easy way out. But again, I hadn't driven the Audi for a full race distance until tonight, so I thought I'm just gonna have a feel for the car. Actually, the off in the first lap sort of resulted from that lack of confidence. I didn't want to like mash the brake too hard and have it and spin out, and I ended up going off anyways. So that's great. But apart from that, I felt like my confidence grew over the course of that race one in the car. It was good to have that buffer behind and be able to follow Andrea in that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Like we said, nice rhythm to fall into. It's not a very easy track to pass at, and luckily you weren't really involved in any battles for the majority of that race. However, feature once it was the reverse grid. Explain to us the first few laps because that looked hectic from all corners of the earth, and then after a while, well, we'll go over the first few laps. Explain to us what your tactics were for the first few laps and how you found it.
Well, first laps in any reverse grid race, you just close your eyes and let Jesus take the wheel. It's
Oh,
really all there is to it.
okay.
Like you're just again, no, you're driving. There's no plan. You're just driving on instincts, just trying to make your way through the field, not die. There was a very sketchy moment. It was lap two where I believe it was Tamas, Jack, and Jamie all came together out of seconds last corner. I had to pump on the brakes there, and then there was 3 wide out of last corner, but it all worked out, just about.
Yeah, and then you found yourself behind the two switch-it cars of I think it was Christian and it was Nico as no, it was Christian, Nico, and Pascal, and then after a while it was Pascal and Nico. It's me and people were wondering with yourself and Isaac why neither of you two pitted early when on sort of pace on the track that we could see you were slightly quicker than the two in front. Did you just have a strategy in your head which you were just absolutely adamant you were going to stick to, or was there something else like seeing where other people were coming out into the field pitting early? Explain us through that why you didn't pit and try a more fierce undercut.
Well, I mean, I suppose the original goal was that I was going to try and go as long as I could. It's good for the tyres. You have no risk of coming out into more traffic, and that was the main thing that kept me from pitting early was that I thought if I pit, there's a good chance I'll just come out into more traffic and it'll ends up not working out. And I thought I'd be able to clear the switch hit cars, but I made for a very effective moving roadblock, I have to say. So it didn't quite work out, and I got to the point where I thought I might as well take my chances here because I'm losing time to Steven and Isaac's still there. He's fuel saving. He'll just pass me in the pits. I've got to do something here, force the issue, and thankfully I got lucky. Had to clean there. Again, every bit of traffic I came up to in those few laps was JC. So teamwork makes dream work.
Absolutely, couldn't say it better myself. So yeah, no, that's we said as well, absolutely perfect timing there. Everyone else went into the pits afterwards and just couldn't keep up and gave you the win. Next week, however, now we look forward to that one. St. Petersburg. How did you do there last season, and do you feel confident going into this season's race?
So last season, I believe that was, I think it's my last race in the Elantra. So a lot of pain, a lot of complaining about the car. So coming to it with fresh eyes, I suppose. I think it's okay. It's not bad. Probably it's easier to pass than it is here. So that's something.
I don't think anyone would ever have heard those words ever in their life. St. Petersburg is easier to pass at than Oschersleben.
I mean,
Uh,
it is, but I think any track is easier to pass than it is at Oschersleben.
oh my
Well,
god.
that's just diverted all German aggression away from you, Jay. So that's fine.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. Like I said, teamwork makes the dream work. Speaking of, anyone you want to give a shout out to for tonight?
Everyone at JC. I didn't see the results. We had some unfortunate stuff with Thomas and one of the Joshes. Maybe both Joshes to a different degrees. But still, good stuff. Was it a win for Mika there, race 2?
No.
No, unfortunately not. Global
P2?
managed to get through, but yes, he did get
Okay,
a
good
solid
P2,
P2 at
Mika.
the end. Yeah.
And also, it was good to have Jack in there. I don't know if we've adopted him or what's going on there, but it was good to have him.
I haven't paid for any of the cars yet, so no, fantastic. I'll let you crack on with your practice at St. Petersburg. Thank you very much for joining us in the booth tonight, Jen, and congratulations on the feature race win. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner for tonight's feature race, Jen Scotland.
I was waiting for a goose. Never happened. Right, I'm going to grab Silas Goebel before he disappears out of the booth because it's been a while. Silas Goebel, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Excellent stuff. Well, congratulations, class victory. You must feel on top of the world with that one.
Well, I didn't feel like I got the best pace, but at least I got through the whole race this time.
Yeah. I mean, I keep backing you, and I think I curse you too many times, so I wasn't allowed to select you for my driver at the start of everything, and that probably saved you from somebody else crashing into you. But great overtakes throughout the night. Really calm. You seem to be in so much better control than you've ever been of that car. Is it the Gen 3 or Gen 2? What gen are we on here? Or is it just that you've now figured out the Audi, and obviously you're on home tarmac here at Oschersleben. So is it a combination of those things, or are you just feeling so much better with the car now?
I mean, I definitely feel better with the car, but it's also a hardware thing because I got a new wheel, and like from gear driven to direct drive, it was a big difference, definitely.
Yeah, it was a big difference for me, but it didn't actually make me go any quicker. What have you bought?
I have a Moza R9 V3.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, nice piece of kit.
I'm
Yeah.
quite happy.
Yeah, and wheels. What is it they say? What is it? Pedals make you safe and wheels make you fast, or the other way around, Jay? I can't remember.
Other way around.
Other way around. Okay. So what did I say? All right, wheels make you safe and pedals make you fast.
Meals on wheels.
Okay, cool. So
I'm hungry.
okay, Jay needs feeding. So yeah, a great performance again. You've been at the top of the AM class for a couple of weeks now, and you show no signs of relinquishing that, because from what I saw tonight and from what Jay commented on, you do seem to be getting stronger and stronger every week. It's really good. You know, are you can you carry that forward to St. Pete next week, to St. Petersburg, and do an endurance race, and keep that kind of performance?
Yeah, I definitely hope so. I'm not sure if I'm really strong in St. Petersburg, but yeah, I also don't really have that much time to practice since my exam phase just started.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I will get a few laps in. So
Right. And did the puddles on the corners give you any trouble or not?
I was hoping for rain actually, but
everybody was.
yeah, no, it wasn't really a big problem.
Okay.
No.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
I was expecting it.
yeah, it's great to have you in the booth. I mean, you've done really well in previous races, but not been able to be in the booth with us. So it's brilliant to be able to speak with you again. It's been too long since you were in here talking to us.
I think I was never in here actually.
You were?
I've never been in here.
I thought you had once.
No, I think it's my first. No, I'm not sure.
I thought you had once. No, man.
Okay.
Well, it's great to have you in here. And Stefan, he had a good race today as well.
Yeah, that's true. My dad, yeah, really good pace.
Yeah, fairly solid. So yeah, it's maybe you'll be both racing in Pro-Am next season if you end up topping the AM charts. Let's wait and see. But is there anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go and start your practice for St. Petersburg, if you can get any practice in with all your exams that you've got going on?
Yeah, well, Stefan, obviously, and you guys, because it's just nice to have someone broadcast this.
No, it's great. I mean, the league would be it'd feel very wrong if there weren't VTS cars on the grid. I mean, VTS have been in our leagues now for 5 years, I think, or something like that. It would feel very strange if you weren't there, and we're so glad that you are. And we look forward to seeing you this time next week at St. Petersburg. Good luck with your exams and your exam prep and everything, Silas. And we shall see you then. The mighty now, Silas Goebel, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
Right, so let's grab Isaac. Do you want to interview Isaac, or are you busy eating?
I'm eating.
Okay, I'll do Isaac. I mean, I'll interview him. I'm not doing him. Good evening, Isaac Price.
Hello.
Hello. Well, you wrestled and fought that Veloster in certain parts, and then looked absolutely majestic in other ones. It was Isaac that did that overtake on the outside, Jay.
It was, wasn't it?
It was.
Yes. Okay.
We've been racking our heads because it was overtake of the night for. Well, you're actually, not quite overtake of the night. There was another one by one of the Switch It guys, but it was absolutely fantastic. Jay commented a few times on the amount of pressure that you were under from multiple drivers, principally Wobbly, who was basically pushing you around the track at some points, and you gave him no bother whatsoever. The cool and the calm that you exhibit when you're behind that wheel is phenomenal. Is that just experience? Is it just are you able to zone out the person behind you?
Bit of experience, but just focusing on doing what I can do. But yeah, it's definitely in race one. I was pretty much just a rolling roadblock, kind of just trying to stay as close as I could in case anything happened. And I picked up a couple of places and got a P5 that probably wasn't really very deserved. And then race two was good. Yeah, that was good. That was good fun. But yeah, unfortunately, the top two just had a bit too much pace for me in the end. But thought for a second we were on for a potential win, but not quite.
No, I think that'll happen because, I mean, if you can wrestle this thing around the way you're doing, nobody else is even touching the car, and you're getting podiums with it. You're bridesmaid. You just need to be bride just the once. I know Jay wants to see you in a dress.
What?
What? Was that not what you said? Maybe you said a dress. I don't know. Maybe he's after your digits. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think that win's going to come for you. Maybe St. Petersburg's your race.
Yeah, I mean, it's a track that's going to be a little bit chaotic, I would have thought. But yeah, it's the endurance next, right? So that doesn't necessarily favour the Veloster because it's not the best on tyres. But the endurance was probably my best round so far at Road Atlantis. So we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out.
No, it's brilliant watching you race. It's majestic stuff, to be perfectly honest. We've had similar drivers in the past, and I don't know, something sets you guys just a little bit apart. You can tell in the style of the driving, the behaviour of the car, the approach to corners, the way that you shoulder pressure. It's very good, highly professional. Were there any standout moments in the races today? Was there anything that really made you smile about doing that overtake or defending that position or choosing that line?
I think getting the 2 places in the second race in 1 lap, I think that was probably my highlight. I'd been stuck behind, I can't remember who they were now, but yeah, we were stuck there for like the whole race, me and Jaden. Jaden pitted, and then yeah, they started they got a bit close to each other, and then I took the opportunity to pass one and then got the other a couple corners later as well. And that pretty much set up my race, because I think if I hadn't have cleared them then, I might not even have finished like in the top 5. So that was very important to get that move done, because I wouldn't have had the pace to hold off the faster guys coming through towards the end if I wouldn't have got through at that stage. So
okay, yeah, it was Pascal and Nico were the 2 drivers in front of you. Yeah, and Pascal. Yeah, I think you freaked him out one way, and then got through on the left-hand side, and he pitted just immediately after that, and then Nico was short work for you in the end. So yeah, great performance tonight. Great performance, and good that you're looking forward to St. Petersburg next week. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go and start your practice for St. Petersburg?
I'll give a shout out to Apex Racing Academy. Obviously, we make setups there for all the TCR cars. Yeah, so big shout out to them.
Yeah, if you've got any plugs or links or anything you want to share in any of our Discords, then feel free. Get it all advertised. The community is mutually supportive of the other TCR leagues that race on Fridays and Tuesdays. SRL and Apex Race, not Apex Racing, Alpha Touring Championship. So yeah, bring the Apex love in and get some links on some of the chats. Absolutely, it's all about the community. It's the racing community that we all love, and we get to do things like this every week, so that's good, isn't it? Well, good shout outs. Can't wait to see you on the track at St. Petersburg next week. It's good that we've got 33 races showing up this deep into a summer season, because sometimes they can be fairly sparse, and that just shows how strong this league is at the present time. And you're a massive part of that, Isaac. So with greatest of thanks, Isaac Price, everybody.
Thank you.
Right, next up, we're going to bring into the booth the mashed up Mika Massive. Mika Santa Helena, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I'm back.
I think Jay's still stuffing his face with, I don't know, something unbelievable.
Snackjacks.
Oh, I thought it was, those...
sour cream and chive.
Oh, I can't like those. I thought it was going to be, when you go for Holy Communion in the church, I thought it was going to be one of those little rice biscuit things.
Little salt bread things.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's all gone wrong now. But yeah, Mika, great performance, really strong. What did you do in the first race? I know what you did in the second. You got second in class. What did you do in the first race?
I got P3. I think
P3 in your class. Still strong stuff. The last time I interviewed you, you'd done very well as well. Oh yeah, because it was I can't even read it. It's that blurry. Oh, Christian Hendricks won in the first race. Silas was second and you were third. That's right. You seem a lot more comfortable with the car. I said this same thing to Silas, funnily enough. than you've been all the way through. I think. Um, is it the training from Jesus Corley? Sorry, I had to do that.
Jesus.
Been wanting to do that for weeks. Actually, I just keep forgetting to do it.
Wait till you see the promo video I have on my Twitch channel. Brilliant.
Classic. Jesus Corley. Is it the divine that has helped you out, or is it just practice? What's the secret?
It's definitely not practice, but what is a big part of it is probably that I avoid most of the incidents and just
Okay.
come cleanly through. Because when I think about when my last big incident was, when I like spun or had a crash, I think it goes back like 8 races ago or something like that. Or maybe even the last season I drove in.
Right. Okay. No,
Maybe
great
that's why
performance.
I'm on a streak right now.
Well, keep it up. It's straight out of the Jeff Saunders book of gaining massive points. So yeah, that's what Jeff does. You know, he's always at the top of the Safe Driver Awards or thereabouts, and he does really well every season. So yeah, strong performances, some great overtakes tonight, and also there was a period where you were getting overtaken by quite a lot of drivers, but it didn't phase
Yeah.
you or remove your calm. You just went with the flow of it. I'm not going to say you let it happen because I don't think you did, but it was a very strong and mature drive.
Yeah, in race one, I don't know, in both races, I start off really strong and then I just get slower and slower and slower. Yeah, I know the tires are like degrading and all, but in the end of race one, I was like only 0.5 seconds ahead of my teammate Chris, and like 3 laps ago, the gap was like 3 seconds.
Right.
And I'm always just like losing so much time towards the end. Now in race two again, I don't know why. Maybe I'm just like taking it too chill, or I'm not really locked in anymore, or it's really just the tires being really bad because I'm known as a tire destroyer. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I did not expect to have such a good couple of races again, but I guess here we are.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know that the championship for AM class is going to have hotted up to close to boiling point now. I would think. I'm just going to go and have a look at it actually. Have the points updated? I can't actually tell. Let me go and check the website is updated. Schedule. No, it hasn't. Not yet, anyway. It'll do that on the hour then, won't it? In 9 minutes. Excuse me. But I think it'll certainly throw up quite a lot of competition in that particular class of car in the AM class. Just because Silas has done well, you've done very well. That'll move you both up in equal measure. But some other people did really well as well. Jay, what's your opinion on Mika's driving for this evening? It seems pretty solid, doesn't it? Really.
Yeah, for somebody who's said that they didn't have much practice, if any at all, for the track, to go in and get class podiums is absolutely fantastic. And we've been seeing through the season, as the points have been coming in for the championship, you're scoring the right amount of points at the right times and taking advantage of those who are making mistakes. So well done, Mika. Keep up the great work.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Cool. And
I'm trying to practice a bit more for the next races. I promise.
Please do. Please, for the love of
I'm
God.
trying. I'm
Scaring
trying.
us all.
Dear. And St. Petersburg, is that one that you get on with?
Well, so far I only did Indy cars on it and GT3s, I think.
Oh, okay.
So I have a little bit of experience, but again, I never did it in the TCR, so it's something I have to like relearn.
Okay.
But I think I will be doing fine.
Yeah,
no worries.
familiarization is part of the battle, so that's very good. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
Shout out to Jay, best team boss there is. He also pays me really, really good. But we keep this a secret. And
what?
shout out to Jay for the race win today. for Jaden. Sorry. And yeah, otherwise shout out my friends. Shout out to my girl, wife, whatever. Well, maybe I'm too young to say wife, but I'm just gonna say wife. Yeah, shout out to her as well. And yeah, shout out to you guys.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for that. Hopefully she's not freaked out because she's now realised that she's gonna be a wife. I don't know. That's just. Can you hear that sound of running, Jay? Can you hear it in the background?
Yeah, running quicker than Mika did a lap of Oschersleben tonight.
Yeah.
Dear. Well, if you do need somebody to officiate, then Jesus Corley is available on evenings.
What?
Oh, I thought you did baptisms and bar mitzvahs.
No, I do wakes.
Wakes? Okay. Well, some careers
Oh,
might have
and-
died tonight. I don't know.
And I forgot to shout out to my amazing fan club. How did I forget
The
this?
Mashed Up Mika Massive fan club.
Yeah, exactly.
Rah.
Yeah. Cool. In that case, we look forward to seeing you this time next week at St.
All
Petersburg
right,
with some
yes.
practice. Mika Santa Helena.
See ya. Bye bye.
Chaos. Right, and finally into the booth, Hilton Nixon. Good evening.
Good evening.
So, talk me through your night's racing, because there was a few heavy battles in there. What happened in the first race, though?
Oh, what didn't happen in the first race? I didn't get off the line. And then chased through, and then I was behind. I can't remember who it was. It was a Honda.
Mm-hmm.
And going through the triple apex, they were sideways in front of me, and I had Daryl behind me, and I just thought to myself, I'm going a little too quick, because I wasn't quite sure whether they're going to carry on going off to the right, or whether they're going to end up in the middle. So I'd likely try to touch the brakes just to pull the car more back towards the third apex,
Mm-hmm.
and it snapped the opposite direction.
Okay. Is that car setup or is that skill setup?
I don't know. I think it's an Audi thing.
Okay. Is that something that you can work out of the car, so that when you get to St. Petersburg next week, it's going to be a little more tame and not snap on you?
Yeah, I think it was just a case of it being a bit damp. And just
Okay,
lack of
yeah.
seat and a bit of lack of seat time.
Mhm.
Because in the drive, the setup was perfectly fine. The car was fine.
Mhm.
Obviously, I had to do a bit of adjustments on the car tonight before the race. And I think that just maybe had a bit of a contributing factor.
Okay.
But it could just be a skill issue.
Yeah. Are you joining the sessions on Sundays for the BSTV Academy, or do you not have the opportunity?
I was there this Sunday, as far as I'm aware.
All right. Yeah.
The previous Sunday, I think, was a bit of a. I had a family thing on that we were busy with. So
Well, real life takes over when it needs to. But it's something to ask of Jamie Wilson, because he's a big fan of the Audi, particularly the older version of the Audi, and he might have a solution for whatever is ailing you. I don't know one end of the car from the other. Certainly not these days. I've not driven for about 4 years, so I'm not the best person to advise. The JC Academy, they may have some advice for you as well, but apparently you have to pay them in firstborn children. Is that true, Jay? I'm not sure. No. Okay.
What? I'm not a cult. It is not a cult.
Are you sure? Because it certainly sounds
I'm
like
sure
it.
about that.
Yeah.
You said something about pies.
Yeah, pies.
Everyone loves pies.
Might have been Psalms. I'm not sure. I sometimes mishear things, but anyway. But on to St. Petersburg. Yeah, have you been around there before? You were in last season's race, weren't you?
No,
No, you mean not? Okay.
no, I don't have the track, so it's going to
Oh,
be an interesting one.
that is, yeah.
The main calculation question here is, how much does iRacing actually use that track, and if it's going to be a once-off, I just use it as a drop round.
I think it's reasonably popular in a lot of series, isn't it, Jay?
Say again, sorry, Pete.
St. Petersburg, is it a popular choice for iRacing leagues?
I honestly think when we did it last season for the Champions Choice, it was the first league to use it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's only ever used in officials probably from last season because it was a new track. I don't really see, apart from TCR voting it in, I don't really see many other series employing the track. Apart from
right.
obviously like IndyCar because
Yeah, that's one of their
IndyCar
tracks.
reasons.
Yeah, totally. Okay, well, that's a bit sad because I quite like the track, to be honest. From a watcher's perspective, it's
Pete's joining the race next week.
yeah. No, he's not. Not if everybody else wants to make it to the end. I'm not.
Or you drive for safety car for St. Petersburg.
Oh, that'd be
You
funny.
are the safety car driver.
We've done that before. It didn't end well. There's videos of it and everything. Hopefully you do buy it, and you do join us because the contribution to not just your points, but to the entertainment value and enjoying your racing. It's going to be a big thing because that's what it's all about. It's about enjoying racing, not about point scoring necessarily or anything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go, Hilton?
Obviously the usual, obviously the guys in the grandstands and you guys, and obviously the work that goes into to making the series and the league possible. I know tonight wasn't, all glamour, but that's part of racing. Yeah, the second race I just thought it was a spontaneous pit stop, really. My second coming around the second last, one of my spotters said to me, "If we pit now, we should make it to the end." So I was like, "Okay, well, I've got nothing to lose. I'm 10 seconds behind everybody else, so
Yeah.
might as well go for the undercut."
Mm-hmm.
And it worked.
No, it was good. Yeah.
Gained six positions by that. So, yeah.
No, it was a good strategy to choose. Really good. Just a shame that the first race didn't go more to plan. But that's why we race in these private leagues because you can test these things out and you can hone your skills a bit better than you can a lot better than you can in officials. Because you race against similar people, you can follow their lines. You can initially just try and keep up with most of them, and then once you've done that, get stuck into the thick of it and learn some lines, learn some tactics, learn some breaking points. It's all out there for people, but these private leagues is principally where you learn those sort of things, the easiest and quickest anyway. In that case, we will look very much forward to seeing you this time next week at St. Petersburg. Hilton Nickerson, everybody.
Thanks. Yeah.
Cool. Nearly couldn't get rid of him into the interview waiting room then. Never mind, it's the drag and drop thing. Still learning. Okay, Jay, did you score any points in the head-to-head with me?
I was going to check it out after tonight.
Oh, you're doing it afterwards? Okay.
Yeah.
Too busy eating. I get it.
I'm bulking.
Yeah, bulking. Classic. Are you going to be super massive after this? Are you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Can't believe you did that. Right, driver of the meeting. Let's go through some names. Stephen Walker, strong performance in both. I think if he'd got both wins, I'd have been more inclined to hand him that one. Great pressure from the likes of Andrea Stefanina and from Isaac in terms of getting past people, putting pressure on people. I liked what Jamie Wilson did. He was very good in choosing defensive lines throughout the night, and a couple of good overtakes in there. But I think the strong man for me tonight, if we're talking about bulking up and stuff like that, is definitely got to be Nico. Even though I can't find him in the thing to choose him to show him on the screen, there he is. Really great performance. Very calm. He had his wingman Pascal. Still don't know what happened to Pascal. Behind him for a lot of that second race, but cool, calm, and collected, and a great point scoring haul for Switch It. So my vote goes to Nico. What about yourself, Jay? What are you? Where are your thoughts? Where are they lying at the minute?
I'm probably gonna go for the same. Nico had a really good, strong race there. Everything was everything seemed to align when it comes to the stars of the planets and Switch It racing as well for Nico's standpoint anyway. So yeah, I mean, keeping it starting P15 on the night, finishing P6, fantastic. And I think, like I said, that was a first class victory as well. So yeah, I'll stick with Nico.
Super strong. Let's have a quick look at driver of the meeting. Just refresh that so that we see that Nico jumps to the top of that and is joint top with Mika Santa Helena, who picked up 2 points from a previous race. And then a whole string of people on one vote. So that one's still going strong. And then Silent Safe Driver Award. Let's give this a bit of a quick refresh just to make sure it's updated and relevant. Jeff Saunders at the top of this one on 0.01203 incidents per corner. And then Isaac, Stephen, Laura Meiser, some names here that are both new to us and returning. Jamie Wilson, Tony Walker, such safe drivers and fast and point scoring drivers. So that one's still going to keep going right to the very end of the season, as it always does. In that case, we'll bring tonight's broadcast to our close. Specifically thanks to Jay for joining me in the booth and putting up with all my cult references. Thanks to and to the Goose. I've got to thank the Goose. Always yeah, okay, Goose. I thanked you now. It's always good to have the Goose in the room. Thanks to everybody that thanks to everybody that contributed on the chat. And the chat was pretty electric all night, to be honest. It was really good. And thanks to all the racers that spend their time doing this, enjoying themselves. Hopefully they all walked away or drove away from this in good spirits. And I look forward to it all happening again this time next week. Thanks, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you next week. I'll hand you over to Jay.
Thank you very much, Pete. And our time at the circuit that Germany hates me pronouncing, Oschersleben, do something about it. You can't. It's because we will be over the other side of the ocean to St. Petersburg, where walls will become everyone's best friend and worst enemies at the same time. It's going to be awfully tight there. It's going to be a long race, but come join us for it. If you haven't already, put a thumbs up on the video, subscribe, join the Discord, and get signed up for the TCR and V8 leagues on offer. Good night all. Take care.